You ready?
Yeah.
All right. In three, two, one. Hey everyone, and welcome back to more Powerwash Simulator. I'm your host Jet Kronos with my co-host, co-streamer Shane.
Who is currently laughing as a pill, because why not? Oh wait, that joke is a different meaning in SpongeBob context.
Yeah. So last time we did this, we had finished up Shrek's world, and we'd done a couple of things for Bikini Bottom. So now we're gonna continue with cleaning the chum bucket and the Krusty Krab. I believe there's an achievement.
I was just about to ask that.
Yeah, give me a second. I think it was for cleaning one or the other.
And also, I get why there's nothing here in cause the content of Power Wars, but you'd think there'd be buildings around the Krusty Krab.
Yeah.
That is a fast food place at the end of the day.
Out of the middle, probably nowhere. But it's probably the only. I'd say it's the only place to go. Well, probably the only no, because there's a few fast food places, and there are actual fancy restaurants around.
Doesn't Squidward's rival work at one?
I
William?
think so. Complete the chum bucket first.
Like, forgive me, dear viewer, when it comes to SpongeBob lore, I'm just like, I like the funny jokes.
Okay. Yep. So we got to clean the chum bucket.
Also, a fair warning, dear viewer, I might get a phone call, but like, given it was due at 5 and this is 20 past 6, something tell me I'm not getting that phone call.
Mm.
But what the phone call's about, I'll tell you one day.
None of your business right now.
A girl has got to keep her secrets. But you're a guy, sis.
Shut up. You made me look bad.
I stuck with the default because I didn't feel like having an avatar, but on that joke, I kind of wish I used one of my female avatars. Is that wizard one would have been the most appropriate? You're no woman, sometimes I am.
Nah. Sometimes I just want to look pretty.
I am convinced that's the reason why Zam wore the slave bikini. Because in the Django Fett comic where like he goes to assassinate a guy and Zam just appears in the slave bikini. I don't know how it is in
You
Disney
know,
lore, but in old lore, Django and Zam used to have such a like husband and wife dynamic. It was so great.
Speaking of not so much that, but like, well, technically, slave bikini or whatever. More in terms of like just alien stuff. Fucking Sigma Star is finally launched.
Let's how you hype
The
for that.
remaster. Yeah, I am. And I'm probably gonna get it when I have money again. But thank fucking Christ! And like, it was nice to see what they've done with it is actually an improved version of the original, which I think most people have agreed with. The original was never a fully complete game, or it was in desperate need of fucking patches at times.
Which I wouldn't know. I know very little about the game.
It's a fun little game.
I was way
I'll probably
forward, so
play
like
it.
at most it'll be alright. At worst it'll be alright,
Yeah.
sorry. But like it's
I'm just
not one
glad
of
you
their
can
licensed works that they use to pay for their non-licensed works. It's just like wait
one of the
for the
originals.
original.
Yeah. Um, I believe it does have some things in it to alleviate old problems as well. And they've also put in like a rewind function, and you can save wherever you want. And I'm like, thank you. Another problem
Back
that the game suffered from. early on was that you could only you could take like a couple of steps, then you'd end up being forced into a space battle, which was a massive fucking pain in the ass.
I just had the mental of your protagonist getting airlocked every couple steps.
Well, yeah, you basically got teleported to your ship in the original.
I might move the scaffolding back a little bit more, just so I can make that jump. You're joking. There we go. So I told myself today I was going to buy that gun nun game, and I just didn't get round to it. Don't want to do that. I'm bummed I couldn't show off in like her giggling lunatic Loy. Like, the game does look fun. It was fun playing the demo.
What's that movie about a bank job with guys dressed up as nuns with guns?
I know what you're talking about, but I don't remember the name.
I only remember that movie because when the movie was coming out, they had Eminem's song "I'm Not Afraid" playing on it for
Which
the
was
trailers.
glorious.
I've also seen memes of it posting recently. It's like I'm getting out of the car and like cops are right next to them. They're all like getting out with nuns and shit, and, the nuns are like looking at the cops like, "Uh oh."
But there's something just inherently
like,
funny about nuns in places where like they're not usually.
wasn't that? There was a movie. Was it a movie or a game or something that had the concept of nuns? Oh, I remember. It was one of those trailers for a movie. I think it was a Hitman game where the fucking nuns all had guns, like, and badassery and shit, and the Agent 47 was fighting them. I remember that trailer because they used it for GMVs or game music videos.
I kind of miss those. But I know
They
they're
still
still
make them,
around.
it's just hard to find. Also, it's hard to find a good like creator for them.
But YouTube getting so anal with copyright kind of killed off the movement.
It's YouTube's AI getting stupid with everything. Just hating
This was
VTubers,
long
hating
before the AI,
women.
to be fair.
There's that too, yeah. Well, the AI made it worse.
Yeah, it did. Like, there was a very funny news story over the week of an Italian company getting access to their DSL55, whatever, with an evil...
DLSS?
DLS, thank you. With an evil, like, filter video. So they copyright claimed the NVIDIA channel itself. Unfortunately, they didn't win over and claimed a bunch of YouTubers and, like, news article guys.
Reminds me of Sony during No Man's Sky.
Yeah.
But if I remember correctly, Capcom didn't want fucking NVIDIA to do that shit to their games.
No.
And they did it anyway.
I remember being told that the email for approval came like 2 hours after the video. It's like, you can't do that. I know sometimes it's better to beg forgiveness, but like, this is not one of those times. Like, if they had a thing that would make it certain, like, when Evil 9 could run on, like, I don't know, Windows 7 computer from, like, 20 years ago, then, like, okay, that would be a time where, like, maybe it's time to beg for forgiveness. That garbage was not that time. So my favorite version of the meme that came from that video is still the Trails in the Sky one.
Oh, God.
Because it really shows how much you can butcher in art style.
Oh, God. Did someone actually show off what it looks like when you activate that?
It never became public, so people just kept running AI filters over artworks in video games.
Oh, God. sometimes it's just fine to let the creators continue to make creative stuff. When you add a fucking filter over something, you kind of ruin the original art piece of what it was.
And like, not everything
Also,
needs to be
mind
hyper
you,
realistic.
was it it was like two 5090 Ti's that were running to make that thing work.
Something like that.
Which is like, no, that's like $6,000 just to get that shit to work. Only people that are influencers or massive YouTubers or whatever are gonna do that. And even then, I'm pretty sure they're more careful with their money. The only ones that are gonna do that are fucking fools.
Or people are doing it just to show off, like,
Of
I did this
why
so
it's
you
bad.
don't have to.
And then giving that extra 5090 Ti to someone else. I imagine Mr. Who's the Boss is probably showing it off.
Yeah, that's exactly who I was thinking of.
I like that guy though. I like that he does that so he shows off what certain things look like and how they work. So you don't have to waste your money going for something you don't probably want, even though it looks interesting.
Hmm.
I know he was also wasn't his fault for the honey scam though. That was
No.
that got a lot of people.
So that was Coffeezilla, no?
I think so.
So I know a
Remember the
lot of
honey
YouTubers
scam?
got caught up on it for taking the sponsored deal, which
To
I
be fair,
understand,
at the
man.
time, would you have known it was bad
And also,
when you
like,
were asked?
there are some YouTubers that I expect to look into that stuff, but like, do I expect Queso to look into that stuff? No.
No. It's like they want to sponsor you for something, give you some money for shit, just advertise. Like, fuck it, people are gonna do that.
So I feel I should also make clear, I don't know if Queso did the honey thing. I just pointed out like somebody who would not be tickler to it or tickler to
Yeah.
it.
To be fair, even at the time before the actual honey thing came to light, back then I doubt the fucking YouTubers would have even known
No.
about that shit. That was something that was found out way later.
Like, there are some tech
Meaning
channels that, like, okay, maybe you should have known, but, like, the Let's Players or, like, the general streamers, nah. They probably just took it as face value. It was hidden under, like, what, 2 layers of code?
Also, the question is, was it always like that, or did it only become like that?
I've wondered that sometimes, and everything I know about it tells me that it was.
Yeah.
So, if I recall correctly, one of the things that blew the lid on this scam was Moist Critical, Charlie, looking at his numbers and finding out that they didn't add up.
Mm.
Which implies that, like, the first couple months it was, like, a legitimate thing.
Yeah.
Well, at least the first couple months of the sponsorship.
I'd say yeah, early on it was probably a decent thing, but then over time, like most things of greediness and crazy shit, it changed.
The funny, I highly suspect, looking back on it, it was always the intention to be a bit greedy.
Yeah, of course, it's like some people were gonna look at that as like, hey, you can get coupons and shit, the good stuff. You could save so much. Like, who the fuck wouldn't buy that
Yeah.
or take good use of it?
It's true what they say. If something sounds too good to be true, it probably is.
Yeah. I mean, I'm glad I never used it. I was tempted to, but I couldn't be asked. I was too lazy to install it. Uh,
Well, that's why I didn't as well.
I've also been hearing Opera GX has been suffering problems recently.
It's had ties to CCP.
Oh, that's not good.
It's also why nowadays you get the whole science brand whenever it makes like a semi-viral post. But there's always those couple guys that are trying to get the word out. They're like, hey, your data's being grabbed anyway. Ah. Alright then, that worked out. Like, I feel it's become a bit of a lost art, but like, you can get very far if you just do a little bit of due diligence. Comes like to the things that you use online. That's one of those areas where like I do worry about the older generations. But I know a lot of the older types to be careful with my wording that I can. Got really into stuff like Timu and like other dropshipping sites.
Oh, Cotton's mom, or Cottontail's mom, got way too big with Timu, to the point where she was spending like 2 grand, of like every 2 or 3, 4 weeks,
That's a
and
lot of
it's
just
like,
cheap tad that breaks like immediately.
yeah, mind you, I think Cotton's mom also is going through Alzheimer's.
Oh,
Yeah, if I remember, Cotton has to be careful and keep telling her mom not to do that.
there's stuff on top of the handle, but I can't reach it.
I'll get it.
So poor Cosmin, because I've gone through family members with Alzheimer's twice now, and like it doesn't get easier.
Yeah, my grandpa had it.
Oof. Sorry to hear.
He's passed long, like 10 plus years ago at this point.
I think it is
Because he
must
was
be. You
also
never mentioned your
suffering.
grandpa. You just mentioned your grandma.
Yeah, was suffering from also, I think, like cancer as well.
That's not a good combination.
Yeah, so not only did he have cancer, he also had trouble remembering people.
Or
He was also as yeah. I don't mention Grandpa because he's just no longer with me. But
it's fair enough.
I at least I got to say goodbye to him before um he did pass. I never went to the funeral because I don't go to funerals.
I've gone to too many funerals.
Yeah, I just don't like going to funerals. I don't like the concept of funerals. I think I've already said goodbye. I don't need to be with a whole bunch of other people who are crying in themselves about it.
A lot of times it's sentiment. Like sending somebody off. Like I remember
Oh,
with
there we
my
go. You
bucket
get it?
sweet buckets.
Sweet. All right. Very good. Now you can clean this.
I remember my mother died. Half the town showed up to her funeral. It was wild.
Damn. Well, I mean, you live in a small town, so it makes sense.
Yeah. It got to the point where like the family and the funeral guys decided to get worried about where everyone was gonna sit. And it turned out the answer was okay. Some people got to sit, and then the rest just kind of stood in the background.
Some people sat on the floor.
Or grass in this case. Oh, you're in the pearl. Clam, clam. Bless you.
Ugh. Excuse me. Thank you.
The cosmos test
Oh,
happened a couple times. Like recently, one of my old teachers died. Like a town favorite teacher.
mm.
Got to the point where like people just could not get into the local like funeral place because there were just that many people there. Like I started to say my goodbyes there, but like I got nowhere near the like actual like funeral site. I got as far as like the entrance and just like, okay, there's too many people, I gotta back off. But I hope people see, like, these things from Kevin.
Mm.
Probably
I will
because the
say,
idea of my old high school teacher fuming over getting the exact opposite reaction amuses me.
I will say though, when it comes to death, though, I had to experience it young because I lost my dog, or my when my dog died because she got run over. That was
Oh,
probably the first time I'd ever experienced it when I was like, I think I was in seventh grade. Um, yeah, it was
oh my god, it's
not a great.
mayonnaise
Is it where?
in the bin.
Oh no.
Is mayonnaise an
No, that,
instrument?
apparently yes, it is now.
I swear scientists did that one for the meme.
Yeah, no. For when you kind of lose someone at an early age, you kind of become unfortunately adjusted to death.
A lot of people's first experience with death is their, like, childhood pet, sadly.
There's that, or and then there's also cases where you become way more emotional because of it. And then if you hear about someone else dying, it'll affect you even more. I remember that during my high school era, it happened a lot for not just not for people I knew, but people I knew of. And I became a very because I was also dealing with massive depression at the time and stuff like that. I became a very big recluse because of it. Um, I was also dealing with a lot of other things at the time, which is probably why over time I got used to the concept, and I'm not. While I do still get sad, I don't get as sad as other people do. But if I, but I, it there are times where it still hits me if I know who that person was. Like what happened with the funny with Illy late last year. That did also that re-triggered my old depression of death.
I'm still sad that I was the one that broke that news to Bubby.
Yeah,
I feel awful about it because I don't watch her. I'm like, I don't know what word to use. I don't have much attachment to her. Like, from what I understand, she was an awesome person, a lovely one, but
yeah.
like,
Got
I first heard
right.
about her when she died. A lot of my knowledge is past tense.
Yeah, same. It was kind of similar to me with Michael Jackson when he died. I learned more about him stuff post mortem.
I feel so sorry for him. Especially the revelation that like he was actually trying to save kids from a certain island. So
Did
that
that
certain
actually get?
island paid for like one big smear campaign. Like, oh.
So it got proven he was not an actual.
I think at this point, it's dead to rights that he was not.
Jesus, I think there was just people just trying to hate on him just because, and not trying to actually understand him.
But I just mentioned also like that island paying for a smear campaign.
Mm. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Sorry, it took a bit to calculate my head, but yeah, I get it now. Fuck,
Only
that's
reason I
fucked
was
up.
being coy with it is because it's a little bit too early in the stream for that.
Yeah, I was just trying to put two and two together. Um, well, that's fucked up. That explains a lot, doesn't it?
Yep.
It also means when Macaulay Culkin was talking about going on trial about that stuff, he straight up said Michael didn't do anything,
Yeah.
which means he was not still not lying, but no one believed
Macaulay
him.
has got a story of him being offered to go on a plane ride, and Michael Jackson just getting in the way and stopping him. That story takes a whole new meaning now.
Yep.
I mean, Macaulay would have been like 10, 12 at the time. So I can understand Michael being coy about it. Like, how do you explain that subject to a 10, 12-year-old?
You can't without traumatizing them.
You know,
That's that. Oh my god, that's so fucked up. Like, wow.
yep.
I hope they bring that up in the part two of the Michael Jackson movie thing.
I hope so too.
Let light be known. Don't fucking hide that shit.
Especially when it exonerates somebody.
Hmm. I've said it before and I'll say it again. Nothing changes if people keep their fucking mouths shut.
I've been playing KOTOR 2 on Monday, and that's actually a plot point in Dantooine.
Well, people keeping their mouths shut, so nothing changes.
Cause in KOTOR 1, to get at Weapon, Melek just nukes the entire planet.
Hmm.
People, probably Sith related, start the rumor that it was the Jedi's fault.
Of course it was.
So when you go back to Dantooine in KOTOR 2, now suddenly the population hates Jedi. With a couple of voices being like, hey guys, we know this was not it. We are being lied to. But like, they are afraid of speaking up because they will essentially get ostracized.
It's easier to live a lie than it is to live the truth
Yeah.
for some people. But it's like if everyone, well, that's the problem though, as well as that when you fight the Sith have access to some of the scariest technology in the world. So, and especially in the later years of Darth Vader's rule.
And Withen's period, the Old Republic was a bad time for that. Because
Mhm.
Withen decided, you know what, I want the droid army. So he started working on a droid army. You're probably familiar with the main unit, HK-47.
Yes, those are the fucking weird looking, or whatever the fuck they called.
Statement. I
The
recommend a shotgun for this current assignment. It does a
oh,
clean
I'm
job of blowing people's heads off, Master.
thinking of the battle droids.
No.
Okay, wrong one then.
In old MMO, actually, HK-47 shows up because he managed to make it all the way to original trilogy period. He
Huh.
finds out about the battle droids and he fucking hates them because they are so primitive in comparison. Like, you have probably seen HK-47 without remembering it. Because he was a very fan-favorite character back in the day.
Hmm. That's the thing. I wouldn't be against watching the original, like the 3D Clone Wars series at some point.
Also, was the 2D one because it's great.
Does the 3D one take place after, or are they two separate things?
Before the 2D one ends off at the Battle of Coruscant, which is episode 3, or begins episode 3.
Hmm.
And I just sent to your
So the 2D
DM's
one,
HK-47.
so the 3D one is before the 2D one.
Yes. I think it has some stuff that is like straight after Genosis.
Hmm. Wait, wasn't Genosis a X-Men thing?
No. The sand planet that Obi-Wan, Anakin, and Natalie Portman fight the monsters in with all the bugmen, that's Genosis.
Oh. God, you bring up Natalie Portman. I'm reminded of Uncle in SGB talking about his problem with certain when you hire actors that are basically face names, like you could tell who they are because they're big names, and they're meant to be playing characters that are meant to throw you off of like, oh, I'm not the main bad guy, blah blah blah. But then it's revealed, yeah, they are, or they're like actually important characters later on.
I
And it's
know
like
people
it's
had
not a
that
very good
complaint over
reveal.
Knives Out.
Mm. I remember him bringing it up with Liam Neeson as Ra's al Ghul in the Batman Begins movie. It's like, I'm not Ra's al Ghul, blah blah blah. But it's like turned out he is. It's like
I
compared to
mean,
Ken Watanabe.
he is nothing like Ra's al Ghul in the comics, but I don't give a fuck because it's Liam Neeson.
That's true. I think another one was the Natalie Portman next to the Queen in the first movie. It's like, I don't know who the Queen is, but I know Natalie Portman. It's like, interesting. Speaking of Natalie Portman, I believe was another example of a character of actress in the creepy scene from was it the Tourist? No, not the Tourist. The it was a Luc Besson film because it was with Jean Remo, whatever it was. The oh fuck, I need to look it up. I know what it is too, and I've forgotten. Jean Reno. It was shit.
Meanwhile, I just have a voice in my head doing HK-47 impressions. Condescending remark. You did such a good job, Master. You fucking sit.
the the Professional. That's the one it was called.
I
Leon
don't think
the
I've seen that movie.
mm. It's known for some hilarity in terms of scenes. I think it's known for the I think it's known for the call in everyone scene. It's like call in
Oh, I've
everyone.
seen that.
And the guy just screaming at the camera like, oh.
I think Proton Clear has got the ladder as a channel point redeem thingy. I think.
I've only seen a bit of that film because it was on TV at one point. Then again, Luc Besson made some good films back in the day. I don't know if he still makes good films or not because I know he was unfortunately he's basically the Hollywood of French cinema. Like France believe like, calls him that basically.
Which, I mean, that's a good title to have.
I mean, he's also responsible for The Fifth Element and stuff like that.
Oh, that movie. Okay,
Yeah,
I know
which
what you're
I've
talking about
not
now.
seen. I need to see that movie.
I watched a bit of it and I didn't care for it, but that might have been just like younger me being younger me.
That's the thing. It's like I think certain films are better when you're at a certain age than when you are if you're watching when you're young.
You know, I think I
Granted, I can
missed.
watch the Need.
I think I'm
I can
missing
enjoy
it.
the Need for
Oh,
Speed film.
I think I missed it
Oh no,
before,
but
but like, me and a mate were talking about Scott Pilgrim a couple weeks ago. It's like I feel like the best time to watch that when you're a teenager.
teenagers, so you can enjoy it more when you're an adult,
Yeah,
but also look back and go, God, Scott's an asshole.
yeah.
Fuck. And then you
Well,
can also enjoy the remake or the sequel series on Netflix.
because I still have yet to watch.
It's good. It does so much better. Like it acts like basically a good sequel to the original in terms of because it acknowledges the original stuff, but it also realizes it's time to make some
Oh, you're
changes,
kidding me.
but also like expand upon the exes a lot and Ramona's like whole thing, and actually watch both Scott and Ramona become better people.
Which is just kind of the logical place you would go for any kind of sequel.
Mm.
But, like, Scott is a great protagonist for a sequel person, given how much of a mess he was as a person.
Yep. So is Ramona.
Yeah.
The reason she has 7 evil exes is because of what she was and how she acted so often. Like she was just scared to like settle down.
Which feeds into my point about being a teenager, because that's what a lot of teenagers feel.
She wasn't a teenager; she was young.
I
Like
know.
she was in her 20s. But yeah, I get
When
you.
you read it as a teenager, but that's what a lot of teenagers feel.
Oh, but yeah, now that I think about it, she was with the exes came when they were younger too. So she was definitely a teenager when she was bringing those up.
But wasn't the first ex like when they were 10? Like, buddy,
Around
move
that,
on.
yeah, dude, Mattel, fucking dude, come on. I mean, her and Roxy were a thing during college, I think.
Yes.
It didn't even last that long.
I want to say the most just made out as well.
Yeah. It also goes back to Scott's thing of like, how the fuck do you fuck up Kim? Dude, you had a baddie as fuck. How do you fuck that up?
Yeah.
Freckles or not, she's fucking perfect. Freckles are also awesome on that. On that, by the way, she got thick in the right places. She's a fucking got near golf GF levels. How do you fuck that up?
I want to really call. You know what? Never mind. A Silver can be a golf. Kim can be a golf.
Mm. And she was the drummer, but like she gave off just vibes of yeah, and I was just like, give me all of that. Also, I've been loving all the artwork of Kim on Twitter for the past few years, of just like showing off how much of a baddie Kim was and how did Scott fumble this?
Don't live in there.
Oh man, I was trying to think of other types of places that Powerwash could do, like collab with. Obviously, I brought up years like a while back, like Transformers is definitely one, and I also think I brought up Sonic the Hedgehog stuff, especially now with the Sonic movie stuff.
Hmm. I'd like a Final Fantasy
Um,
1 too, but I feel like that's a safe pick.
yeah.
Which I was
Maybe.
on Dinro's stream. Well, I was in a chat as he mentioned that like the Adventure Time DLC is coming out. Which kind of explains why it's been like, no, love, that's it a little bit, fellas. No real news for like what will be next.
Because it hasn't come out yet. It's on its way.
But I just assumed it came out when the game did.
No. Maybe a Scott Pilgrim thing would be fun. One Piece would be a fantastic thing to clean, in my opinion.
Which I was browsing Twitter, and I did not realize Netflix has produced so much merch of One Piece for season 2.
Because it's easy to do that when you own the live action rights to something, rather than than Toei's like stuff. Because then you have to go through all of Toei, and it's like that's like no. Which is why there's so much Lego, there's plushies, there's all this shit. And speaking of, there's a Lego series for live action coming out.
Which now I hope One Piece does get a Lego game, just so then we can bring that to like the next logical step.
Yeah.
But
I'd
somewhere
play it.
there was a tweet of like somebody just going down a chain of events to get to this point. We had it was a manga, it was an anime, it got a live action adaptation, now it's a Lego version of the live action adaptation. Like,
Yeah, it was like a game.
yeah, we need to make this longer.
And there's been audio dramas, there's been live action like stage plays, there's been ice skating.
But
Mind you, every one of those has been a hit
didn't Oda find his wife in one of those
through a
stage
stage play.
shows?
Yeah, yeah, the first one, the chick who was Nami. Oda just wins at life.
He seems like a cool dude, so like, more power to him.
He's a cool dude, but he's also a very busy dude.
Yep.
I imagine the day he finally ends One Piece is the day he's going to enjoy. One, he's going to cry so much, but he's also going to be like, I can finally just do whatever now.
I would be shocked if he can't live off the residuals of One Piece for the rest of his life.
Considering he's probably wonder if that might be the reason why he's had the series going for so long. I doubt that's the reason though, but it's probably helped.
I feel that Moses contributed like an extra arc or two. There was always been like a long story, if I recall correctly. He wanted to make an epic, and my god, he made an epic.
Yep. I know there was at one point he was thinking of ending the series at one point. Like he had an idea. But then
There's also the infamous vault. But I hope whatever ending is in there gets released when One Piece is done, because I'm kind of curious how different that was.
If I remember correctly, I think that some people were saying that once that thing was put down there, it was brought back up again.
Oh, the bottle that he threw in the ocean.
Yeah.
I know 4chan and 2chan both wanted to destroy it.
Which good.
I mean, that's against the spirit of it, but at the same time, like, I understand, man.
No, because that's also how Luffy would be and how Oda would be. It's like, why would you spoil it? Destroy it. Don't read it.
Wasn't that the outcome of one of the movies? Somebody had like a cheat
Yes,
to One Piece.
Stampede. It was a eternal pose to Laugh Tale, the final island, that someone on Roger's crew had made. And once everyone realized what it was, people tried to grab it. Luffy smashed that fucking thing because he knew one, it would spoil the journey there, and two, like if everyone was going to go after it, it would just become a massive problem. He also did that with Rayleigh, telling Rayleigh not to tell him. Usopp was constantly asking for it, and Luffy was trying to kick his ass. It's like, shut up! Oh, this is fucking funny.
Flag rope. At the front, isn't it? Yep.
Also, just say it was a joy to hear Erica Schroeder, the original English VA of Luffy, come back to be the voice of Joy Boy.
I had an amazing conversation over that.
I'm
Because a
like,
mate who was a bit dim took that as Joy Boy as a woman. Because,
no.
like, that's a woman's name, and I had to point out that is the original voice of Luffy. They were going
That's
for the
same thing in
Vegeta
the
thing.
Japanese. That and the Japanese thing as well, where the Japanese voice for Joy Boy was the original voice of Luffy in the OVA they made back in the 90s.
Which I find really sweet when VAs get to do stuff like that.
Mm,
Like, I really should go back to Super Wars Y, because that brought back the original voice of Kyoji Kabuto. It's like a one last ride. Like, you can hear that, like, he is old now in some of his lines, but it's, like, still nice to have him.
yeah.
Like, I would not be surprised if, like, some of the older VAs, like the Professor Yumi voice actor, are just dead now. Well, I believe the voice actor for Dr. Hell is dead, because he was also the same voice as Jet Black.
Oh, that's sad. If that's true.
Super Wars T, I want to say, had to recast. I think it was Jet Black halfway through development, because the voice actor died.
I mean, I could look it up.
You're welcome to. As you
Alright,
are, I'm
give me a
gonna
second.
turn on my lights while you're doing that.
Uchiha
Okay,
Unsho Ishizuka?
probably
Yep,
not
he
have
died
done
in
a better
28.
job.
He died in 2018. Apparently, they've reused his voice as Tetsuo Tomashiro in Yakuza Kiwami 3 and Dark Ties.
Huh.
Oh, he's also Joseph Joestar in All Star Battle R.
Huh.
Oh, he was Kizaru Borsalino as well. He was Mr. Satan
You know what? I should have seen that coming in hindsight.
and Professor Oak.
It was Professor Oak.
Mm-hmm.
That's a
Oh,
mental
yep,
image now.
he's normal Joseph Joestar as well, or just like old Joseph Joestar.
I just had the mental image of Ash Ketchum just walking into Pokemon Center and just seeing Dr. Hell.
Oh, he was Heihachi as well.
Oh!
Ryotaro Dojima in Persona 4.
Oh.
Nanako, get daddy the booze. Yeah. Oh, you Senators Armstrong in Metal Gear Rising Revengeance.
That worked so much in hindsight. Jet.
What'd you do?
I thought I saw the dirty bubble. Oh my god, it
Wait,
is!
let me see. Where are you? Oh yeah. I think there's an achievement for this one as well. Give me a second. Alrighty. He just zoomed away. Complete the paddy
I tried
wagon.
to spray the dirty bubble with water to see what happened. And he just went
And
away.
fucked off.
That's a fun detail.
Complete the pickles first in the paddy wagon job.
The paddy wagon is pickles?
Yeah, it's the wheels.
That's it, yeah. Almost certainly going to be a reference to Bubble Bass. But have you ever seen the DeviantArt lady who, like, really likes drawing fan art of herself and Bubble Bass?
No, I have not.
It's really weird, but, like, as long as it stays harmless. I'd like to know though what that latest season meant. I expect some darkness from Konosuba sit from the answer.
I was gonna go with fucking Oh, there we go.
A
What was it?
comfier
What's
pickle.
her name? Was it Panty or Stocking? Stocking, who was interested in that ugly ass, gross bastard, and Panty and Stocking.
I mean, that was stalking.
Yeah, I was like, what the fuck did she see in him?
And what a lucky demon.
Like, I didn't see anything. Personality was shit. Fucking attitude was shit. Everything he did was fucking terrible. I don't even remember the context of what happened at the end of all that, though.
I don't remember either, actually.
I just thought she was doing it to fuck with Panty. I need to watch the new series. I heard it was pretty decent.
I don't like the idea of Panty and Stocking being like princesses of heaven, but it was fun.
Mm. I like the twinks that they added with their fucking K-pop ass music.
I wish people would draw them and Panty's bed more often, though.
Mm.
Why is that, Sade? You fucking know,
Take a
dear
fucking
viewer.
guess. Take a fucking guess. It's like I originally was to hit listen to them going, ugh, okay, I don't give a shit. And then their music popped on. I was like, all right, they can stay.
It's like 2000 Edlord K-pop.
Oh, it's so good.
Like, them and the gunsmith bits were pretty good additions to the cast, I feel.
Mm. There was a lot of recasting, but like honestly, I don't think I was gonna watch season 2 if I had to hear Monica Rial and Jamie Markey as Panty and Stocking.
Yeah.
I did that once for season 1 before they had turned out to be dickheads, and I was fine with it. But if it was season 2, it had to be recast. There was no
And
fucking way I was gonna
Moxie
listen to that.
and Rial did do amazing in Panty and Stocking. Just like, you can't. I know you gotta separate the art from the artist, but like, you
That's kind of
can't
hard to do when
hear
Markey. Don't forget, Markey liked to change scripts to meet her needs
Yeah.
at times as well.
I believe she's still the voice of Lukoa, but like, at least now there's somebody watching her.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, it's fine. You can stay as the voice. You just not allowed to touch shit. Because I like Lukua, and I don't need you fucking her up.
I forgot that the engine was a fry cooker.
Hell yeah. Straight from the movie.
See, that's what I get at when I say SpongeBob has a lot of dumb jokes, and it's so good. Like, oh, we need an engine for a burger car, a fry cooker. Okay.
Grease. Oil.
That engine is hard to hit then. Yeah, do we have to stope? No. I get why the DLCs are limiting the stuff that we can use, but it can be a little bit annoying, I gotta say.
Mm.
Like, as much as I want to see the Empire Knight in the Warhammer stuff, if we had to clean that with the starting pistol, I might just cry.
I'll fucking throw my... Just, no. We will be doing that next, don't you worry. Because I know you've been looking forward to it.
Yeah.
I just wanted to get some of the other ones out of the way because I was sick of constantly looking at all this shit, especially the ones that had so many DLC towards them, or DLC like achievements. It was so annoying.
At least with the DLC stuff, I'm noticing it's a lot of just clear the level.
Mm.
Oh, the windscreen that we need. Yeah, it is.
Is it the windscreen? Oh. All right.
Brake lights, flagpole. I finally got the flagpole. The steering wheel. What did I miss on the flagpole? And it will be a mystery to the ages.
Yay! That was quick.
Oh, it is just a burger.
Now it's time to clean the invisible boatmobile. Don't touch that. We're gonna quickly look at a thing. What, the invisible boatmobile?
Yeah. I mean, if I spray that.
Hey!
Oh.
Careful.
Something tells me we're going to have no problem finding the dirty marks on this one. If I recall correctly on SpongeBob Lore, there is like an actual boat that you can turn off the invisibleness with. It's funny if it's just flat out invisible.
All right, there isn't anything for this. Just clean it.
I've been noticing why I laughed.
Because it's like, oh. At least we get to see what it actually looks like.
And now we don't.
Now you see me, now you don't.
Which is a sign on DC lore, it's never been in any continuity. But I like to think that Wonder Woman's invisible jet is Steve's. It's like repainted.
The invisible jet was always stupid to me because, like, you can see her, but you can't see the jet.
There's been a couple artists that like
dumb.
know how to make it sing and make it look really cool. But most of the time, it's just like a dorky thing.
I prefer it in other ones where it's like it's completely invisible and you can't actually see her inside of it. Kind of like what they do with hang on. Kind of like what they do with Miss Martian's ship. It cloaks everybody else inside of it.
I'm trying to remember the artist, but like there was a lovely one where like he got out of the invisible jet and you could just see the raindrops like bouncing off the jet.
Ooh,
as he just appears
cool.
from like nowhere. I mean, it's very much one of those things that like if artists put in the effort, it can work. But like, how many are willing to put in the effort?
Yeah, some people just rather keep it stupid, which is, you know, dumb.
Fair enough, but dumb.
It's like maybe in the comedy it works because it works in the Harley Quinn show, but that's as far as it goes because that's comedy. But for other things, it should actually function correctly, like actually make sense.
gotta say, when we clean this thing, I hope we just hear car noises. What are we missing on the doors?
You open the doors.
Uh...
Oh.
If you can find the doors, I'll be impressed. Oh yeah, I found the door.
Brake lights. There we go. Fucking hell.
It's supposed to be
cool, an outline.
invisible. Oh.
And it's outlining itself. That's nice.
That's less fun, but that's nice.
The Murmulaire.
Hell yeah.
I think there is one for this one. I think it's referring to you got to clean Patrick's wallet.
That's not my wallet.
Hang on. I think this is the last one as well for SpongeBob.
Oh. If I open the wallet, is this your ID? Yes. Are you Patrick Star? That is my name. So this must be your wallet. Logic checks out.
Seems correct.
So take your wallet. That's not my wallet.
Oh my. God damn it! I don't blame fucking Man Ray for becoming worse.
There've been a couple times in my life where I've been in that position, and fuck it, I felt like I wanted to kill somebody at that conversation.
Yeah, so it is in the Murmulaire job, complete Patrick's identity card first.
What even is it?
I don't know. Let's keep looking. Oh, maybe we just, do the smart thing.
That would help, yes.
And
now, oh, hey,
hello.
Crash. Now it'll start glowing. Oh, there it is.
All
right, I'll be right back. I'm gonna get something to eat.
He shows up just to stiff us. Ah, that's not my wallet.
I love it. So now we can just clean the whole place.
One day I want to do better for Bikini Bottom for game clearing. But that's got a level
Original
based
remake.
on the remake.
Yeah, the remake's a lot better to work with. I promise you that. The lighting is a lot better too.
Like, that's got a level set in Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy's lair. And it always seemed to me like such a fun place to explore. It
is. It was so satisfying being able to complete that level when as an adult. Because I remember there's a Rube Goldberg machine in that fucking place that you have to time correctly. And in the original, I was not good at it, and I could never get it done. And there was no YouTube guides to follow at the time.
Like, sometimes I feel like I'm not as good at video games as I was a kid. And then I go to play something that, like, I struggled with as a kid and managed to, like, clear it somewhat painlessly.
Yeah. As kids, we're just not used to it. The concept of it. When we're adults, we'd play it again. We actually get through it with flying colors, and it's like, God damn it.
Like, when I was playing Ratchet and Clank 2, just on my own time, I felt that way over the Levitator. Like, more specifically, Bolton, with the moment where you fly that thing through, like, busy traffic. I remember that being awful as a kid, and then, like, I just flew through it. Just as you do.
Hmm.
And the orb of confusion.
Oh, nice. What happens if I... Well, you can switch it on.
What are we doing? I'm confused.
The fish face is what makes it, I think.
Yes.
Does a power washer, like a high pressure thing, work underwater?
I don't think it would.
I feel like if you tried that, you'd explode the device. Because there's already pressure underwater, so higher pressure with that feels like the damn thing would explode.
I remember one of the text messages we got over the main game pointing out that, like, we're not actually using a power washer. We're using, like, something slightly different.
I'm back.
Hey,
Welcome back.
it's like a reef blower.
I don't remember what level that was in now. Want to say, like, the minivan?
Yeah, it might have been.
Like, one of our friends just starts prattling on about how we're not actually using the power washer.
It is satisfying using a power washer in real life, though. Just watching,
Sorry.
like,
Whew.
clean up all that
I'm
gunk.
gonna go ahead and mute my mic so I can eat.
All right. You don't have to, but all right.
I was about to make the usual joke, and then I realized, no, that would apply to Crash, wouldn't it?
Mm.
Ah, you had the belt set for M for Mini, when you should have had it on W for Wumbo.
Wombo combo.
I love that that's just a word with, like, millennials and below. Oh, something is big. Oh, it's Wumbo.
It's kind of set to M for Mexican when it should be set to W for wall. Oh my god, that was an old one back in the day. Jesus fuck.
God, that would be back in the day now, wouldn't it?
Yeah. 10 years ago. Ish.
I'm not getting a joke. I don't remember the joke for some of these items in Mermaid Man's trophy gallery. Don't know if it's just from later season or like episodes that I don't remember. Like, what was the carrot?
Carrot?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. It's the WOSSG Tartar gun.
But I would presume it
Probably
fires tartar sauce because of that.
Mm.
I don't know if they came from later seasons or just like an episode that I don't remember.
Again, it's been forever since I've watched OG SpongeBob and bits of the later stuff.
When Stefan came back, I'll gladly watch it, but like I have no interest in watching like the post Hillenberg episodes anymore.
Yeah, because again, as I've stated before in the last stream, it was
Hillenberg.
No, it was Plankton's VA who was writing the episodes. And his style of comedy is really fucking fucked up. Like, Plankton's VA is responsible for the fucking... for, I think, both the Ingrown Toenail episode
Oh god, that.
and the Splinter episode.
The two of the worst episodes.
Yep.
I learned a couple of weeks ago that the Lost episode, the minor guy that hands the Lost episode to Patsy, that was Hillenberg.
Mm. Yeah, I think it was. Yeah.
There's a great, like, underlying joke of the creator of SpongeBob just handing the Lost episode out.
What was it? It was like a quick few things, then it was
Yeah, with the walk cycle.
was over. Oh yeah.
That's it. That's it. That was just a bunch of cheap walk cycles.
Yeah, I love that. I wonder if Jontron took based that on his Flex Tape 2 video, where it did all this big build up, all this shit, and then it cuts to the fucking the big showing of it, just of him going, "Ah!" and then breaking shit, and then it ended.
Holy.
That's what that fucking felt like.
I believe Game Grumps did reveal that John was a SpongeBob fan.
Yeah, that makes sense. Why do they have so many chairs?
Well, they had like a Justice League kind of thing in the backstory, didn't they?
Oh yeah. There's also a later one where everyone got powers.
Yeah. But isn't that just like a whole bunch of like old costumes for Mermaid Man's friends?
I think so. Well, the Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy thing is both a reference to, like, obviously Aquaman, Aqualad, but also a reference to 60s Batman.
Yeah. To the point where they did an episode with like young Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy, where they got Adam West to voice Mermaid Man.
And the whole joke where, like, or the whole thing with SpongeBob and Patrick being so super fans of the old guys, to the point where it's like they never understood the point of getting new people to play the actors, play the characters.
Glad they never recasted Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy in real life.
Well, yeah, once they died, basically.
I mean, the rule is they can still show up in the background, but that's it.
Yeah. But, like, I think that joke is that super fans refuse to believe on anything new and would rather have the old, even if the actors are fucking old as shit to them, or even just dead.
Which has become very relevant nowadays. I'm looking at you, Flash.
Yep.
Oh,
Reminds me
yeah,
of that
selling
recent
point for
thing.
this disaster of a movie. Let's get Michael Keaton back.
Or the recent the Mario movie, that meme that was popping up for a bit. It's like, we need to get Bob Hoskins back to play Mario. The fans will love it. Nintendo's like, I keep telling you, he's 83 and he's dead.
Which I would have liked the Captain Lou cameo, but like, same reason.
Hey, you
But,
got
like-
your Princess Peach one in the first movie.
Yeah, and I'm satisfied with that, given Captain Lou is dead.
I'm thinking the Luigi actor is maybe alive.
I believe he is.
Yeah, they can get him back for a bit. That's as far as it probably goes, and maybe the original Cooper actor as
Okay.
well,
Phew.
and Toad.
I feel a lot better. Ugh.
You
So
just
what's you
hungry?
eating?
Ravioli.
Oh, nice.
Speaking of,
I
ravioli, give me the formioli.
I actually made the sauce myself, so
Oh.
I took the jar of spaghetti sauce and added a little bit of tomato paste and some spicing into it.
So you just added on. You didn't actually make it.
I will admit I was
I didn't
thinking that
actually-
myself.
I didn't actually make it, but I did just kind of like modify, and it turns out really good every time.
I mean, I've looked at actually how to make your own sauce over time, and it actually seems fun to do.
Oh yeah.
Then again, I like cooking now, so. I just hate the cleanup that comes next. Ugh.
I want to say no to cooking streams, but not in this house.
I need one. I'm gonna need a laptop. Two, I'm gonna need another webcam, camera to set up, and I'm gonna need a lot of space to make that shit work. I'm not against it. I'm just saying I need more equipment to make it work.
Like when I was still in Gwen and Pop's house, I had the idea of playing Cookie Mama. But like digging into Gwen's old recipe books and like actually finding the recipes and cooking them in real life as well. That idea kind of ended when I got the boot.
Oof.
Like yeah, I can still do the idea of like buying my cookbooks, but it wouldn't be the same.
I mean, fucking Papa Mutt, fucking has a small ass kitchen and just makes shit with different VTubers.
I feel so sorry for almost some of the city eats because of that, especially when he does like TikTok recipes.
Or it just has wine mums, mom VTubers.
So I will say if I ever do cooking streams, I would not be able to resist the temptation of doing TSP sauce.
Ugh.
I've been told from Italians that it would come a very bad pasta sauce.
Just do it on stream and show this is what you don't do.
Exactly.
Whew.
Oh my god, I want to know if Lionfield has ever fucking seen that video and have gone, not approved. Just for that shit. That would have been great.
Okay.
So I feel I should say, given
So to be fair,
the
I have seen some
internet-
stuff on their their channel that have actually made me sick.
It happens.
If you know, you know.
I do like watching Babish. Was it Babish or Bayashi's
Babish.
stuff? I know. Babish or Bayashi, one of the two. Well, Babish is great. Yeah, Bayashi's also one. Bayashi does some fucking wackadoodle fucking stuff, but in the end of the result, looks really delicious. But it's like, it has pissed off Lionfield a few times. Like, God, it's like, mother, what are you doing, Bayashi? I thought we were friends. Not approved. I love it when fucking Chef Rush gets involved. And they're like, you cannot cook anything. Not approved. And he like jumps through the camera and is like, oh yeah, come here, you. Eat the damn food. It's food, damn it.
I'm just picturing the Foxy jump scare, but like some chef with a plate of food.
Chef Rush is like a built like military guy who served in the military, but he's also, I believe, the chef of the president of many different presidents. And he makes all this food, and his constant thing is protein, damn it. Respect the food, damn it. Oh, he's great. I showed him to Crash, and Crash loves him. If they were to make a live action FF7, he would play fucking Barrett.
That's the mental ones.
Yeah, he's built like Barrett. Oh my god. Oh, the International Justice League of Super Acquaintances.
There we go. Thank you.
Oh my god. Not even friends.
Also, I like that this is just an electrical device. What did it do? Electricity.
How does it do it? None of your damn business.
I suppose that does fall in line with, like, superhero caves. But the only superhero for us to be able to explain half the shit that they steal is Batman.
You mean Bruce Wayne buys?
Acquires.
If you acquires, you mean put back in Bruce Wayne's safe? Then yes.
Like, it's been a plot point a couple times that Clark doesn't know what half the city drags back to that fortress does. Has fucked him over a couple times.
Isn't that why he gets Batman to help him out with that shit? I
Yep.
remember when the new versions of Kryptonite were discovered, and he was like, "Batman, I need your help with this." I was like, "Wait, what?" All right, I'm gonna be testing myself with these. You fucking insane! I trust you to help me with it. All right, fine, Clark. Whatever. Wasn't that part of like All Star Superman at one point? I think.
Yes.
I need to watch the movie for All Star Superman. I've heard it's really good.
It basically redefined Superman for, like, an entire generation. The idea behind All-Star Batman was to do the same thing with, well, Batman, but,
Didn't work.
I would quote the funny line, but that might upset Crash. Are you dense? Are you? I'm the goddamn Batman!
Oh god, does he actually say that a specific slur?
Yes.
Oh my god. When did that come out? Was that during the 60s?
I want to
70s or 80s?
say 2006.
Oh, for fuck! Of course! Back when it fucking was okay-ish to say that word.
Gross.
Well, even back then, that was not okay. But that's thanks to
No, it wasn't.
how stupid
But
it
people
was.
said it anyway.
Like, All-Star Batman is a trip and not in a good way. Like, Wonder
read
Woman
it.
shows up, she gets, like, catcalled by a biker. So she just punts him aside and says, "Set up sperm bank."
What the fuck?
Yeah.
That's fucked up. It really does feel like the only one who benefited from the All-Star stuff was Superman.
Because he really did.
I see Wonder Woman also believes in the South Park concept of if Hillary wins, they milk men forever.
I mean,
Oh
unlike
my-
Hillary, if Wonder Woman if Wonder Woman burst through the wall and said, "Hey, I need your sperm," okie dokie.
Okay, it's fine with me.
You are literally Wonder Woman, so why not?
But are we going to be set up to milking machines, or are she going to, enjoy pleasure?
I mean, ideally, I want the Amazons.
Exactly.
But you know what? That's actually a good question. The more I think about it.
Mm-hmm. The spirit is willing, but the flesh is spongy and bruised. I love that quote from that series so much.
The Futurama Snoozer episode, right?
Yeah. That's an idea. Simpsons or Futurama as a cleaning thing for Powerwash.
I feel like with Simpsons, you almost wouldn't need to bother explaining it.
I just say,
Why is
it's
Springfield in a mess? Well, it's Springfield.
Yeah, radioactive dump site.
Ooh, that. Yeah, that place. Boy.
I still think early stuff of that is fantastic. Then after a certain point, it's not really relevant anymore, and it tries to be, and it's like you can't really do this with the current environment you live in.
I mean, hell, a lot of like researchers actually cite The Simpsons for like what people know about nuclear power.
Yep. Even when they try and implement actual laws of physics into it, it goes out the door when Homer exists. Or Mr. Burns. It's like, nope.
What sucks, I like the mindset of Homer actually being good at his job, but like the later into Simpsons you get, the more that gets forgotten.
Yep. It. I think did I bring it up last time that
Yeah,
the
you
most
did.
one of the most recent episodes is that he doesn't his monitor thing isn't even plugged into the actual thing. It's just a toy. Ugh. It's like it was one of the greatest things I think when the early like he's an idiot with a lot of other shit, but when it comes to his job, he's actually a genius. I was
He was
like,
a
that
good
could
father.
work. That reminds me of old uh Jetsons with George. I mean, George all George has to do is just press a fucking button. That's it. That's all he has to do. But it's like the most important button in the whole fucking place. I think.
I don't remember, but didn't George have like a high upsetting position because of that?
I don't remember. All I know is his boss is an asshole.
Ironically, given my interest, I was more of a Flintstones fan than a Jetsons fan.
Oh yeah, well Flintstones. The, what was his name? Flintstones. Main
Fred Flintstone.
Fred didn't really have a shitty boss. At least I don't remember him having one.
I put up with
Honestly,
Fred's nonsense.
Fred had more freedom to just exist and do his job. Surprisingly, he did his job really well. But
Also, I think his
George,
boss's name was called Slate.
but George's boss was a fucking asshole. A short prick who thought he was better than everyone. I need to rewatch the Jetsons movie at some point. I liked that movie growing up.
Ever since you talked about the Great Gazoo in live action, I've been tempted to watch the live action movie again.
Ugh, that was the second movie the Great Gazoo was in.
Okay, so that's why I don't remember that.
It was the second movie, which was a prequel.
I remember, sorry, from my Monsters Inc.
John Goodman.
John Goodman, thank you, being a really good Fred Flintstone.
Yeah, surprisingly, John Goodman was a good Fred, and Rick Moranis was a good Barney.
I should watch more John Goodman stuff in general, because he was a... I say was, 'cause I don't know if he's still alive.
He's still alive.
Hey, it's good to hear.
Well, the thing is about the Flintstones movie is that it knew what it was, and it had no problem being what it was. Like, if it wanted to get cartoony, it got cartoony. Again, they kept in the fucking bowling thing that Fred does with the Twinkle Toes thing.
I mean, there's a lot to be said about works that, like, at least know what they are. That's why I don't understand the discourse over the Mario movie. Like, it's Mario. It just needs to be Mario.
Well, the problem is that people wanted it to build off of the foundation of the recent film, or the previous film, but it doesn't even do that.
Although it just
It's
sets up
an enjoyable
a Smash Bros.
film.
Movie.
Yeah. From what I understand, the reason this isn't a spoiler because it should have fucking been a spoiler, but it's not. Because
Yeah.
everyone loved to talk about it, or like just not even talk about it. Just companies were constantly talking about it, like Jeff Keighley, Nintendo, about Star Fox being in the movie. Apparently, due to a leak that happened, we found out that the reason he's in that is to set up the fact that there's a new Star Fox game coming out.
The guy that plays Star Fox
someone
also
couldn't
wants
keep
like
their
an
mouth
entire
shut.
movie.
That's a problem. So that's what it is. Somebody couldn't keep their mouths fucking shut.
Yep, the
know.
leakers found that, and also found about the whole possible, pretty much stated Ocarina of Time Switch 2 release / possible remake coming out.
Which every mock-up I've seen just looks like garbage, but like I just expect like the 3DS version with a fancy coat of paint at most.
That's all I care for. That's all it needs to be.
I remember there was a guy in the SC chat that asked for like Unreal Engine's Zelda. It's like, no.
You're not getting that. You're probably gonna get the current engine they use for Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, which I'll be okay with that. Make good use of it. It's a good graphics engine.
I know you said graphic engine, not gameplay formula, but I just had the mental was like Ocarina of Time Link Ganon, but Link just makes like a giant walking bad walk. Like what people do in Tears of the Kingdom.
I mean, it's no different than the fucking bottle used back at Ganon for tennis, which is what people do anyway.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be out of place.
Do you use a butterfly net in Twilight Princess?
No, I think it's the fishing rod, or is that Wind Waker? No, yeah, I think it is I think it's the fishing rod in Twilight Princess. He just stares at it like, what the fuck?
Which, to be fair, you and I would probably do the same thing.
Yep.
I'd
I'm
probably
just
be having
along
a
for the
sword
ride.
fight.
If you're not gonna take this seriously, Link, I'm going home. Good.
He just puts Zelda in a suitcase and just goes home.
Now, okay, hang on. Put that back. You can go home, but you leave that here.
Okay.
I'll get you next generation. Doesn't happen next generation. His descendants keep doing that shit. It's like, for fuck's sake. I just want an epic clash of wills, damn it. Why you gotta be like this, Link? Yeah!
No letter anyway. Yeah, yes there is. The top of this thing is annoying me. Hey, I can. I must I still wonder if they're gonna set up a Smash Bros. Movie. I still like the look of the Zelda movie. Yeah,
I'm not against it being live action. I think it can work because for the fantasy stuff and the fact that it's going to be probably based on its own thing with a couple of influences here and there.
with the wild being the most prominent.
Yeah, I'm okay with it. I would have don't get me wrong, I would have liked an actual animated film, but I'm okay with a fantasy film being like that being live action.
It worked, and just curious how they're gonna handle this setting up a Smash Bros. Movie. Like, are we gonna get some Space Jam antics?
No, I prefer if they went to that universe and they became like animated. Just get some fucking Oh yeah, the Space Jam New Legacy does that, but old the Page Master antics.
I remember that movie being good, but I haven't gone back to that since I was a little kid.
I only watched it a couple times on TV and I loved it, but yeah, like you said, I have not seen it since. I know Christopher Lloyd's in it. who is the page master. I remember that movie getting quite mature dark at times with a lot of the stuff that they tackle.
My last movie is Macaulay Culkin almost drowning.
Yeah, it was that.
Like, the books come to his rescue, but like, what the fuck are you gonna do? You're a book.
Fucking idiot.
Like, I know magic books who magic them out, but like, you can't need hands to save someone from drowning.
I think they had hands.
Did they? I remember them just being
Yeah.
like faces on books.
No, I think they had hands. Hang on. Yeah, they had arms and hands. And
Did
feet.
they?
Yep, I'm looking at it right now.
AIDS Master. I say, yeah, they did.
Hmm.
Also, Macaulay Culkin, the Harry Potter glasses just hit me. Just hit me so hard it almost gave me whiplash.
I need like I said, I have not watched that movie in years, and I really, if I can get my hands on a Blu-ray copy of it, I'll watch it again.
There's no way Macaulay hasn't done something to make that happen.
Did he like that movie?
I think he does.
Because I remember him stating he likes the second Home Alone because he actually got paid for
Yes.
got actual pay for that. And I was like, that's fair. Because I think the first, all the pay went to his parents who spent it on other shit.
Yep.
I think he sued his parents at one point.
I think that was the case, yeah.
Smart man.
Does ring a bell.
Honestly, I think he's happier now. Man's fucking married to Brenda's song. The dude is happy.
And he spends half his time at night just hanging out with the Red Letter Media boys, and you know what? Fair enough.
And taking care of his kids. It's so weird to think Macaulay Culkin has kids. And not like a what? No, more in like, God, you're old now. Shit.
It does look like Hollywood did affect him, but he looks older than like he actually is.
Yeah, during the 2000s, 2010s, or whatever, he was, I think, suffering from drugs because of all the shit. But I think it's thanks to help and all that, and Brenda and that got him through it. That he was able to become and he was able to get off of that shit and actually, make a better life for himself. Now he's just happy and chill.
Like, when he hangs out with the Red Letter Media boys, he does sincerely look like he's having fun, just watching the bad movies.
Well, he likes weird shit. He likes being a weirdo. It's like I remember him coming onto the Hot Ones thing and enjoying that. He's basically living the life he always wanted to live.
Isn't that the reason why he joined on the Fallout, so is Caesar? Just cause, like, he wanted to play the role, because he thought it would be fun.
Did he? Was that season 2?
Yeah, season 2.
I haven't seen season 2 yet. I was waiting for it all to come out so I can watch it. I think I did the same thing with the Fallout season 1 stuff. But he's also in Zootopia. Him and Brenda's song are both in Zootopia too.
Huh.
I haven't even seen Zootopia 2. I want to see it. I heard good things.
I should have watched one again before I watched Zootopia 2.
And watch the little short things they made in between.
But, like, every time I go to think of Zootopia's plot, I just think of that one comic. It's like, no, that's not the plot.
Oh.
You know the comic.
You know what's funny? Some people wanted that to happen in the second one and constantly kept saying, Disney, you're cowards. This is what they actually wanted to do. It's like, no, that's your own dumbass wanting that shit to happen. Shut the fuck up.
Would have been funny, but, like, not don't make that an official thing. Doesn't need
There's
to
a
be.
thing. That's fine. You can make that shit with fucking with B stars because that's the whole point. That tackles a more mature series with the concept of that shit. But you can't really make that work with Zootopia, which is more for kids
Yeah.
or families in general.
Like at the end of the
It's
day,
like
you
you don't
gotta
like,
keep in mind your audience.
or a general audience, and not. That's the difference as well.
Well,
If you're
general
making something
audiences
for
tend to lean younger just due to nature, like you gotta incorporate kids.
I don't know. I'm talking more in terms of like you've got to be more careful with what you're making your audience, the thing for your audience, or what audience you're doing. Because if you only make it for a specific audience, you basically create a problem where no one wants to watch what you've made, and even the people that do watch what you've made aren't really satisfied because it's only been made for one thing, which has led to a lot of problems with Disney's creations for both animated and live action shit.
Yeah.
It's like we want to target this one audience in particular to like our shit, and it's like you did a fucking great job there because no one wants to watch it.
Like, I feel sorry for Gun Supergirl, cause I keep seeing, like, people make the point of, like, female-led superhero movies. Like, a lot of, like, the female-led superhero movies that, like, have caused that failure status was caused by Disney's going, like, overly niche with, like, their female lead stuff.
Don't get me wrong, there have been some bums from female lead DC related stuff. Again,
The
I'd
Wonder Woman
state
sequel springs to mind.
the Wonder Woman first one was alright, was a decent film. The
I would love to know
oh,
what black magic they did to get Gal Gadot to actually act.
waved a big fat paycheck in her face.
Which my first thought was, and Disney did it, but like, Disney probably did not.
No. The original Catwoman with Halle Berry was a fucking massive failure.
Why'd you have to
The
remind me
less
of
said
that?
about that, the better. Well, because it exists. You're reminded of it, so you know it'll never happen again. Don't start thinking about forgetting history. The only good thing about that was watching Halle Berry be sexy as fuck. That's about it.
Yes, it was. Like, the original Supergirl movie was also, like, a famous failure.
Which one?
Doing the... I was about to say Keanu Reeves. Christopher Reeves.
I don't remember there being a Supergirl movie.
There was. It's not very good.
It sounds to me like it was hidden because of how bad it was.
Yep.
But I think this new one will be fun at least.
I don't think we'll do as well as people are wanting it to do. I'm looking at Warner just as much as that, but like, I think at worst it'll be alright.
I mean, you got the basic idea of what this Supergirl is going to be if you watched the Superman movie last year when you saw her show up, because you got an idea of what her character is. It also helps if people have the have read or have knowledge of the Supergirl, what the Supergirl comic that this movie is based on. Was like the Woman of Tomorrow or something like that, or the one where she's just a party animal.
I'm curious how that's gonna go, because
Really?
when you compare the two, the difference is day and night. The comic in question is very colourful, where the Supergirl movie is very, like, dark and drab.
Is it? I thought it was colorful.
Oh, it's Supergirl movie.
Yeah, that
Have
was
you not watched the
colorful as well
trailer?
from what I saw of it.
The trailer looked colorful.
And not to mention, I think another thing, it looks like it's going to go into a bit more depth of why Crypto is under her care,
Yeah.
which,
You're thinking
Yeah,
of the darkness
and
of
I
the
could-
Green Lantern show, Shane.
yeah, because I'm going to say this right now. I do kind of like how affectionate she is towards Crypto, because that's
I like-
adorable.
I just like that she's not a perfect person.
Yeah.
And it's because that's what we had to deal with the fucking Supergirl TV show, or her just being this perfect creature. Which is
Oh,
one of
I
the
gotta
things I
grab the
think
comic.
which is what I like a lot of people really didn't like about Zack Snyder's run of Superman, where they just had a perfect being, and that was it. Like there was no struggles he had to go through or anything like that. And if he did, it was really easy to do struggles compared to like say the old Christopher Reeve era where he wanted to fit in and all that
I put a
and be
steal
human.
from the trailer and a cover of the comic in the voice channel.
Let me see.
Like, granted, I need to find the outside shots for, like, maximum fairness. But, like, when you
Oh, I
look
see what you
at
mean.
the Supergirl trailers, a lot of, like, greys, blacks, the odd, like, hard yellow. And then you
Well,
look
that's
at
funny
the
because
Woman of the Tomorrow, and it's, like, every color of the rainbow and more. Like, near the end of the comic, there's a lovely shot where, like, she goes into, like, some sort of, like, space solar thingy. And just full on, like, colors.
it could just be the case that this is just an inside shot, though.
Oh, that is an inside shot.
Yeah,
I did say for maximum
I think that's
comparison, I should have got an outside shot, but like,
yeah.
I just grabbed like the first images that I saw on both Google searches.
I think we'll have to wait till the movie comes out before we can make a judgment.
I do think it'll be more colorful than Lanterns. I think that's a
Well,
bad thing,
Lanterns
but like,
Lanterns is also probably going for a specific thing with what they want to do.
I think they're gonna Sir Dracula it.
Mm.
I love that that's just a term now.
What's that mean?
People observed with Netflix that like, if Netflix has a well, streaming service in general, if they have a premise of like, I don't know, wacky family together, then only the last episode will have the wacky family actually together. But if you go back to say 60s and 90s shows, it's got to be a once per episode thing. You know what? I'm explaining it poorly, so let me get the Sir Dracula post in question.
Okay.
There we go, pop it in the voice channel, and I'll also read it out myself. Back in the day, if you did a TV show called Sir Dracula, you'd see that full surfing every week in New Adventures. But in the streaming era, the entire first season's got to be a long-ass flashback to show how he got the surfboard until you finally get to see him surf for 5 minutes. 5 minutes in the finale.
Oh gosh.
And thanks to that tweet, it's become known as the Surf Dracula effect.
What the fuck?
Huh?
Stay!
What was that?
Lace.
Stay! It keeps jumping back into my hand! Stay! Stay! Stay!
I'm gonna have another one of those. You'll go back home.
Get in my hand!
Get in the tub, Gary.
Cause
It's not leaving me alone! Stay! Stay! Oh my god.
Where the fuck are you?
Am I not with you? Can you see me?
I see you.
Where are you? I can't. Am I holding something?
No.
So it's stuck on my fucking. I can't put the damn ladder down. But if you're saying I don't have the ladder in my hands, that means the game's probably glitched. Oh, for God's sakes!
Let's try to steal the ladder.
Can
See
you-
if that helps. I cannot steal the ladder.
oh my god. What the fuck?
Is that a
think the
ladder in
game
your
glitched.
pants, or are you just happy to see me?
What the? Lid off of me! I can't even do anything.
That's so rude.
Hey.
You're stuck with a ladder. Oh my god.
I'm gonna have to restart the game.
Oh my god.
What are you doing then? I'm gonna go pee.
I'll be right back, folks. I'll still be on. Hang on, I'm just gonna quit game.
Insert technical difficulties here.
Hidden stupid ass ladder. Just trying to clean the damn computer. You stay where you are, you bitch. Fucking hell. Get off of me. Here we go.
Everything
Okay,
gonna
it's
be
back.
alright, Jet.
I hope. But now I gotta
Sometimes you just gotta climb the ladder.
Get in the ladder, Shinji. Alright. I'm sending
That
you the
gotta be my
invite.
thumbnail for this part. Just get in the ladder, Cindy.
Let go of the ladder, Shinji. Oh, Christ. Alright, everything's still good, thank God. Not touching that fucking ladder again. I like how you've had the fucking past problems with connection issues, and I get stuck with a ladder issue.
Hey, a ladder issue was funny.
That's true.
The latter is funnier. Either way, I was laughing my ass off. Even if it was at your expense.
Yeah, what else is new? Well,
Oh, hello there,
Shane
Blondie
gets in.
Cat. You get a laugh as well.
I'm gonna go check on something. I'll be right back.
As a side, Blondie's in trouble with my aunt and uncle. Billy's been going over to Grandpop's house and just marking territory there.
Oh my goodness.
There's very, like, I told him off publicly, but in private it's like, fair enough, dude. It was his house for the longest time. You know, where's the ladder? Let's see if I can traumatize a little bit. Can I place the ladder right beside Jet?
Are we doing the cat and cucumber thing?
What?
Cat's reaction to cucumbers. They will actually jump about 5 feet.
Yeah, basically.
Oh my god.
Like, Powerwash 2's big thing is a co-op, or being designed around co-op. And I can see it because the netcode or, like, stability for Powerwash 1 is a little bit iffy.
Welcome back, Jet, by the way.
Yep. Alright, everything's good on my end. Shut up.
Hey, to be fair, That was Shane's idea.
Yes.
What?
I may try to keep it lighthearted, but I'm still trolling hard.
Wait, what happened?
Grass is laughing at me moving the ladder closer to you. Like I put it in your sight.
Fuck you. Whatever. Look, I don't know what the problem was, but it happened, and now hopefully it doesn't happen again.
I was talking to Chris about where you were gone, but like, Powerwash 2's big thing is like being co-op, or being co-op focused to some degree. I can see why when I look at Powerwash 1, because like, yeah, the co-op is here, but like, it's very like, as functional as it needs to be.
Yeah. Guessing it just works better in Powerwash 2? Because it's more of a focus.
Hopefully.
I'm sorry to laugh my ass off at this.
Yeah, what else?
I mean, it's funny.
Hey, that's just good content. That's just good content.
You all know I can be a hyena some days. So I have no right to throw shade.
Ah, yes, I also enjoy the hyena waifu.
I mean, the lady behind Crybaby Neighbor did do a series about, like, a hyena woman. It was very nice.
I feel so bad for real life hyenas, and especially well, both men and women, male and female ones, because the female has to give birth through that fucking giant, fucking, Some of them don't even survive it.
Huh. If I recall correctly, there's also a problem in zoos. Like, you want to keep your populations, like, manageable. Ideally in the green. But if you're...
What's the problem with it?
Anyway, if your population is starting to die in childbirth, then, like, you need a lot of babies or you need to fix that.
Is there an evolution thing we can do to fix that problem?
I mean, it's just, like, medical care. Kind of like how women used to be set out luck sometimes with pregnancy. If the baby's in an odd way, whereas nowadays, if the baby's in a wrong way, you can get a C-section.
Yeah. Heavy amounts of drugs.
That too.
Besides that, there are drugs that they've made better that don't affect the baby, so... I don't know why we're talking about pregnancy right now. I think it's just because of the hyena talk. Yep. If I remember correctly, some of the babies from the hyenas just straight up will kill each other.
Animal Kingdom is rough, man.
Yeah.
And again, rabbits do that too, in case they fear that there's not enough food to go around. They'll murk each other. Even though there's clearly enough food to go around, especially if they're in captivity. But they get scared because they think there won't be enough food to go around.
Why don't hamsters do the same thing?
Hamsters? Well, hamsters just constantly try to kill themselves.
That is true.
I'll just...
Don't know why, though. They just constantly try to do that.
It's just whether we are lucky as a species.
Or they do it to themselves. There have been times where they just straight up fucking kill themselves because they can. They aim for that.
But like, it's very fucked up. Like, it amused me so much about pet stories. If I like with cats and dogs, it's like I lost my dog like via tragedy or like unnatural causes. You get the hamster stories was like, okay, my hamster got my
My hamster bit some wires and electrocuted itself. My hamster ran itself to death on its hamster wheel.
and like I feel awful for
Drowned in its
laughing
own
at
water.
that, but sometimes with like some of the premises you gotta laugh.
It's like, how do you hamsters?
How did this
It's just
happen?
like, I don't know. I swear, I think most of them just want to die.
Or people are not taking good care of those hamsters.
There's that, but most times you hear about it, it's just like the hamster did it to itself. Or chains is where the fucking hamsters like have tried to escape their cages and have been slammed shut between the gate and the fucking and the enclosure, and they're stuck like that until someone finds them and they're already suffocated. And it's just like
Either way, I think I'm getting a little uncomfortable about this
Fair
topic,
enough.
to be fair.
that's fair.
So the hard pivot. I hear you haven't fixed that fire alarm.
Does it
Yeah.
need new batteries or something?
Yeah, we need to call maintenance.
Oh, you're not allowed to change the batteries on that thing.
We can, we do that here.
Here's the problem.
Is it too high up?
My mother and I are far too short.
Just get a step ladder. Help me, step ladder.
Like,
So Jet needs to get rid of a ladder. You need a ladder. I think we can come to an agreement.
Yeah, I got a fuck ton of that. Won't leave me alone. Here you go. Take it. Might need some glue for your hands to make sure it stays away from me.
what? Our ladder's gonna be like the aforementioned cucumber for you now?
What a funny joke for the rest of the week.
I don't understand the joke of cucumber because as soon as you said cucumber, I thought of something dirty.
Cats.
But
Cats.
oh, okay.
Literally, I'm not even kidding. You watch a video.
Oh yeah,
Someone-
because they think it's a snake.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the caveat.
Raura from fucking Hololive is fucking hilarious with cucumbers because she's a big cat.
Is it true that they're gonna play Pokemon Kingdom, or is that just people memeing?
I swear they've done it already.
I thought they already done it.
I thought they did, or I might be thinking of another group.
Cause I keep seeing memes of like, I know HoloLive members reacting to the aftermath.
Mm.
Where like one or more of Halloween have just killed the others. It's like, yep, that's Dokapon. What am I missing on this computer?
The sides.
Ah.
There you go.
God, it's so cold in my house.
It's that in between.
It went from like extremely warm to extremely cold again.
Which weather in Kiwiland's been a bit bipolar as well, if it helps.
It's been a mix of heat for a while. We're slowly transitioning to we're in autumn now, but the heat is taking forever to go away. And then we're getting days of sometimes cold, like sometimes rain, sometimes heat, and it's just like make up your fucking mind already.
But we've been having a decent amount of rain to the point where we've been lighting the fire. I should do that tonight, actually, because I got some mac and cheese that I need to get rid of. But I have a big pot for nachos and stuff. A big pan for nachos and stuff like that.
Mm.
So I thought to save myself on dishes, I would use that instead of the usual pot I use for macaroni and cheese. I don't know why, but the macaroni and cheese came out mushy.
Ew.
Yep.
I've made baked mac and cheese, and that stuff is delicious.
Yes, it is.
I'll gladly make it if I have all the cheeses I need for it and stuff.
Oh, do you go with a free cheeses kind of thing?
Hmm.
I usually just use the one.
Nah, I use a bunch that and some like spices. That stuff is just it's so good.
Spices. I have some chili powder that I think about putting on the pasta once in a while, and usually I just like chicken out of it.
I mean, when it comes to like the craft or just specific types of quick and easy mac and cheese, I'll just put some Tabasco sauce in it. And it's just like, this tastes a lot better.
Also, pretty cat, I feel that bum slowly putting me off the couch.
Mm.
Don't think that you're sly.
Hey, chicka bum bum. Oh, it's been weird listening back on old RVB recently.
Oh, wait, if it's blue.
Yeah. Because Makari's been going through it.
Apparently, the crew got back together for that Super Battle Golf game, and I've been meaning to watch that. But, like, it will never... The achievement hunter that, like, we grew up with is gone. I'm still you, Ryan. But, like, it's nice to see the lads every once in a while.
I don't think Ray came back, did he?
No, Ray never came back.
He has no reason to. He's already moved on.
Sometimes he'll play with Axe or Matt, though. Like, whenever I watch Chibi, I have to remind myself that he was not an ex-Rooster Teeth member. Because he just, like,
It feels
collabed
like
a
one.
lot with them. Like, got to the point where, like... I don't know why, but it's like, describing Rooster Teeth members. And this midstream, I was like, oh, one became a Chibi Dragon. It's like, wait, no, Chibi Donkey's not a Rooster Teeth member.
She fucking could have been. I think she was just too young for it at the time.
Yeah,
Because Chibi's like in her like, mid-20s now?
something like that.
Yeah.
I'm happy for them, but, like, it makes me feel like I've made a mistake somewhere down the line when, like, I see these, like, popular streamers, like, still in their early 20s. Like, ooh, maybe I should have got into the game earlier.
It come unfortunately down to just, do you have the hardware, software, do you have the good internet and stuff for it back then? And honestly, for a lot of us, no. We didn't.
And in my case, I hate the sound of my voice. And a Justice Machine base.
It's unisex.
I will admit I was looking at the gloved hand and just thinking, is this a spanky machine?
I hope so.
Ayo.
Because now I'm getting flashbacks of the fucking Sly 4. With the torture devices on the fucking in the Japanese level. Boot to the ass. Oh, man.
Because I tried to talk about it on the trailer stream and, like, you cut me off. Like, when Bobby was here last and I put on the first level of Sly 2. This is sort of like, what the plus toys over on that couch are as you like.
How'd that go?
He liked Sly,
Oh, that's good.
but he had a very funny moment because like, when Murray did his thunder flop and just crashed through the ceiling, I just had a very dull, oh, I thought it would be pinker reaction. Like, he didn't even bat an eye to the giant hippo just crashing through the roof. But
I want to see her watch.
Bentley got some laughs out of her.
I want to see her see how Murray gets the fucking angel wings and stuff from the clockwork wings from the thing during the dance off. Like she's like, how the fuck are you doing that?
Which one day I do want to make her play the Sly games. Just to see her reaction to Sly 3's Bentley.
Mm. Look, I found the other suits. The elastic waistband. The quick stir.
I
Miss
wondered if
up
that's
here.
what these were. Oh, I wondered what these
Captain
were.
Magma. It's the suits.
Yeah.
I believe Squidward wears this one. Patrick wears this one. SpongeBob wears this one. And Sandy wears this one.
I mostly remember the SpongeBob being a quickster just for that one joke. Hey, want to see me run to that mountain and back? Want to see me do it again? Like, that was haha funny, but that explains, like, super speed and the power so bloody well.
That's the thing. That's just like, I don't know why he needs to be a superhero when technically SpongeBob has the power of Toon Force on his side.
See that one episode where he had a bully?
Mm-hmm. The one episode where he unraveled the entire fucking universe.
Oh yeah, he did.
The episode with the whole learning about the hash slinging slasher. And he was able to constantly take off.
The dash stinging, the hash minging, the hash slinging slasher.
Yep. And it's just constantly taking off his arms and shit and regrowing them.
Well, if that was you at the door, who was flicking the lights?
Who's flickering the lights?
Nosferatu!
Nosferatu! Oh, fucking hell.
Well, like, that was back to what I was talking about, just dumb humor. I think it explains why I love dumb humor as an adult.
It's just simple as shit, and that's what's great. It's just so easy. Alright, so good news. I don't have to help with dinner tonight, because dinner's just get your own. Because my gran had to went to bed early because she was not feeling good.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. She's okay. She's just in bed.
Just flu or something?
Something like that.
I know tomorrow night I want to grab some salmon fried rice because it's been too long.
Oh, I'm gonna get pizza tomorrow.
But tonight I had some garlic bread that I put some chicken in. Or chicken and chicken and cheese on. Like, it's simple, but I like it. I do regret not buying green onion or something, though. Like, add to it.
That's like what I do with ramen. I sometimes make some eggs and put it on top of it.
Yeah. I would do that, but eggs are expensive.
It didn't used to be.
It didn't used to be, yeah.
That's why
Blame how too basic.
Ah! But about in Kiwi Land, we just have some bullshit system that just, like, keeps adding to the price. That, like, we really need to sort out, but, like, none of our politicians seem to want to do that.
Eggs shouldn't cost that much considering they're all from chickens who lay them so frequently. I can understand turkey eggs and shit taking longer to get and procure because you don't use turkeys for eggs. You can use them, but they're not the most efficient. But chickens lay them shits every day.
Well, part of it is logistics. Like, yeah, you got a lot of chickens making eggs, but, like, how much does it cost to get them to, I don't know, onward, just, like, pick a location off the top of my head.
It's probably why people fucking just grab their own chickens and a rooster and do it themselves.
I don't miss Mum's rooster, but I do miss when Mum had those chickens. We never had to worry
That's the
about
thing
eggs.
with it. You always need one rooster with all the female chickens, because if you don't, those chickens start biting and hurting each other.
I don't fully
Yikes.
understand from a evolutionary standpoint, but oh well.
It's weird. They just get into chick fights. So weird. I don't know why they just do that, and it's annoying. I learned this from my mom, from my friend's mom, who owns chickens.
Like, I don't have the space for it in this house, but, like, if I could, like, set up a small chicken farm would be nice. But I
Want the
don't want
best
to
out
do
of
a
'em,
rooster sit.
Probably why you soundproof the room. Like, shut your fucking ass up, Barry. Trying to sleep.
Well, it's 3 in the morning! Yes, it's 3 in the morning!
Morning. Shut the fuck up. Throw a sock at his head. Shut the fuck up. You're the reason I drink, Barry.
I just sigh, because you saying sock over the head reminded me. Put the money in the bag! Put it in! Oh, do you want cash or
Sir,
credit?
you're facing the wrong way.
Oh, yeah, so you're facing the wrong way first. Sorry. Alright, can you please put the money in the bag? Alright, cash or credit? Credit.
Fries in the bag, cashier. Oh, God. Probably the top part. Hang on. Do I really want to get a fucking ladder again?
I don't know, I like that these are actual, like, 3D models and not just sprites.
Yeah, it's kind of that's nice. Where's the fucking? All right, ladies and gentlemen, time to see if this is gonna fuck me.
Oh my.
No! What the fuck?
It happened again, didn't it?
Why would it leave me alone?
Oh, you got up there anyway.
Yeah, because but it doesn't matter. I can't get it off of me. Go off.
Someone called just
Are you pressing something?
Tell me he's a witch man. Oh, woman.
I'm pressing the F button to put it down, but then and I let go, look elsewhere, and it snaps right back to me.
Okay, are you mashing the F button?
Just pressing it once, and it's coming back to me.
Oh my fucking god.
What is in that? I think that's the prawn, or That might be
I
Yeah,
think
here's the pawn.
dirty. No, it's
Wait,
dirty
no, the
bubble.
dirty bubble. How did he get in here already? Did he cause all this set? Or am I just profiling an innocent man hiding behind a sign?
Oh, he's not innocent. Don't fucking start with me. Oh, it's. Oh, I thought it left me alone! Fuck off! Damn it!
oh my god, it's not.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Oh my god.
I have to
Jet,
put
what
it
is with
back.
your luck?
I'm putting it back where I found it. It won't leave me alone.
Oh my
Stop it!
god.
Stop it!
I'm just watching Jet run around like a Minecraft character, like the lattice, hologram feeds just popping in and out.
It won't go away.
Oh, yeah, there's very clear the dirty bubble.
Uh,
Preserved
Look at his
1-1
sad-ass
still dirty
face.
bubble.
this is the dirty bubble's fault. Can you freeze
I
it?
think in this case it may not be a good idea for Chet to grab the ladder.
No.
So now he's stuck to being a ladder bitch.
He's currently frozen, so you can unfreeze him possibly.
No, it doesn't seem like I can.
Well, actually, can you do me a favor? If I'm holding this, and I wonder if there's a problem. Try and can you come back over here and switch this lever? See if the lever works. Because I know you can switch the lever. If you
Lever?
can't slip it, up on the Murmelair computer.
What's it
See if
do?
you can flip it. There.
Oh, cool! Mermaid lad! Man.
Okay, so you Mermaid Lad and Barnacle Man.
I speak in the English, I swear.
So, okay, the problem is that I'm just glitched with a fucking thing. Which means yeah, you can't unfreeze him. Probably the fact you can't unfreeze him is just a fail safe. But I'm stuck with all that. I can still do this though. Fuck yeah! You can't stop me.
Huh. Alright then. Even though you could sway with the ladder. I'm trying to think have I
Shouldn't
ever
be able-
tried now. I tried doing the firefight, the PlayStation thingy.
I'm only doing it because the damn thing is glitched to my person. And if I'm not gonna have you do the rest of the thing, that's like too much. So if I don't do something, it's gonna be a problem. So
Oh, it's only 6%
I'm working
to be
with-
fair.
even still, I want to at least be doing something.
So Jet is literally stuck with on ladder duty.
Yep.
I just hope to God, because our next one after this is gonna be Warhammer.
Because I should
hope I
load
don't
up
get
a
stuck in.
Mechanicus player, but like,
Ooh.
Like, what? I can go real annoying with it and do what the Mechanicus actually do with the players, but like, I'll probably yap about it during the actual, like, levels. But part of what makes the Mechanicus and their players so obnoxious is imagine having to do like an entire multi-paragraph long prayer whenever you unscrew a screw from a scene. And having to
Ugh.
do that prayer when you put the screw back in the machine.
Oh, kiss my ass. That sounds like too much work.
Yes.
I'm pulling a Griff here. Fuck that.
Like
Knock the black right
multiple
off you.
named characters have voiced like annoyance over the Mechanicus doing that. It's just like one of those things where Warhammer kind of becomes debatably satire as shitty as will develop like superstitions just naturally.
No different than the fucking Helldivers world.
Yeah. I mean, hell, part of why it took us so long to head back to the moon is that, like, small parts would just get, like, outright lost for, like, how to do them. And that eventually just made, like, big problems logistically.
Mm.
Like, there are machines that NASA can't use anymore for it. Because, like, the parts have long since, like, broken. And the people that made those parts are now either dead or gone through various other means.
Yep. Well, it's good to hear that the Artemis 3 has done a successful mission so far.
Artemis 2, you mean?
Oh, there's Artemis 3.
Nope.
So I do hear that like they're having their Microsoft class every once in a while. Thanks to one on Windows
Yeah,
11.
Thanks, Windows 11. Just what we need to have problems in space.
I must wonder like how much panic is happening over at Microsoft thanks to Windows 11. But like why is it in this state?
It's also one of those things is like you are allowing this shit to happen while lives are on the line in space. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? That's death. Those deaths are on your hands if they die.
Exactly.
Oh well, most of the mission's going well, so that's good. Which means that the next mission afterwards is landing on the moon again.
I'm looking forward to that.
Oh yeah.
Also, jets. We might need that ladder to get on top of that dome.
Got it. Kind of. Oh, almost had it. I got it. At least we'll be alive to see an actual. We're actually going to be alive to see another landing on the moon. We actually get to
This will be
experience it.
great.
That is amazing. I did love the memes about, like you said it. I think you said it, but we need to call up the fucking protection agency after all seeing all these bruises on the moon just to find the moon's abuser.
I don't think that was one of my jokes.
I don't know who said that, but someone did. And I was all laughing my ass off at it. I was like, shut the fuck up. The amount of fucking stupidity of people coming out saying crap about the space shit, though, has been hilarious to watch. And people going, how the fuck did they get a picture of the moon? Where's the light source? Okay. This is what we're dealing with today. Okay.
I was gonna bring that up to Joe the other day, and he went to bed before I could. But, like, debating with flat earthers is so frustrating, because, like, they are convinced that they are right. It's like, no.
No, you're
No.
not. Everything you say is stupid. In
But the
fact,
Flat
everyone
Earth
in this
Society has
room.
got members all over the globe, Jet.
You
I fucking
admitted to
love that
clown!
post.
Dumbasses. Fucking hell. I just like watching them fuck themselves over. It's beautiful.
I would like to know, like, how they operate, but it's like, I just
They choose.
craziness.
I imagine there's a bunch of them that are doing this shit just to piss people off because it's funny. But then you got to wonder the other path are like, you're causing more problems by allowing this shit to happen because you're an idiot.
Whereas people doing it to fall, I understand, because, like, I do that with Hydra City and Hydrocity.
Mm.
Like, whatever
Oh, yeah, no,
you
I like
say, I'll
seeing
just say
Sonic
the
fans getting
opposite.
upset about that. Yeah, I like seeing Sonic fans get upset about that shit because it's so. Who gives a fuck at this point? But no, people like to get pissy about it. It's like, no, he stinks. And it's like, yeah, and I care why.
One of my favorite moments of the IDW comics would have bled into that. Just Sonic and Tails just stop and just bait it for a second or two.
I love that. All right. What else is there to do? Oh, he's stuck in tartar sauce.
Computer
That's what he
alarm
froze him
light,
in.
and I don't know where that is.
Alarm?
Yeah.
Oh, the computer alarm light. It's probably over here. Yep. Got it.
Oh! The fuck was that? Oh,
On the right side of the computer. What else?
and a justice machine hand. Up, going back to the spanking machine.
Spanky or alfalfa? Sinner. Hand of Justice small pulley. So this.
Balls of steel.
Balls of brass. Wasp balls of steel.
It's their trophy cabinet.
Ah.
What are the balls of steel? Oh. Yeah, you're saying, what is the balls of steel? I don't know, the balls of steel.
A shell bra.
This is just here.
We did it! Finally take this ladder off my face.
Good following you into the Warhammer stuff.
I fucking hate my life. Yep, that's all done. All right, Warhammer time. The first thing we're doing looks like a tank.
Hey,
Land Raider.
A Land Raider.
Oh, thank God. Oh my God. Look what we're wearing.
So, what we're wearing is a Mechanicus. They believe that the purest form of humanity is, well, the flesh-born human. So, of course, because Warhammer, what they do is immediately strip out everything that's, like, organic in their bodies and replace it with hard technology.
Oh.
Things are very stupid in the Warhammer universe.
I can see. Engineer Tyro 656. Intel. Subdivision of the vehicle schematic has been sent to your optic systems.
Please start doing the Mechanicus prayer. The Omnissiah prayer,
Work,
sorry.
Work systematically through localized contaminants.
But I'm surprised it's just like normal filth and not Nurgle corruption.
For position, analysis of detritus may provide vital data on adversarial capabilities.
Oh, this is a Smurfs tank.
Heh! All dirt compositions will be screened and logged.
That's why we're doing a Land Raider first and not a Wiggle Dorm. The Wiggle Dorm was your like bread and butter, like if you're in a battlefield it will work situations. A Land Raider is mostly when you're defending like something important. Like this would be defending like government buildings and stuff like that. Or if you're on the attack, it would be plowing straight into your enemy's headquarters. And cause this is blue, when the tank as he does arrive at said base, a whole bunch of like the bog standard space marines like Gullimon's men are going to just like come out of the exits.
Oh, like a clown car.
Basically.
Oh, so that's why you meant, like, said Smurf tank. Smurf base, Smurf accounts, basically.
Yeah. Because the blue space marines, which I wish I remembered right now what their legion name was called. But like they are the poster boys, so they get a whole lot of the goodies.
Of
And
course
they've
they do.
made other factions kind of not like the blue poster boys.
The favoritism, basically.
Yeah, basically. I should know their name, but my mind just keeps going back to Smurf.
Isn't, was his Tyran?
Titus?
Tyranno? Titus, I think was his name?
Yeah, the space marine dude.
Titus? Isn't he
What?
a blue one?
Yes. As of the latest edition, he's actually a really important one, because he is the one who has been tasked with recapturing the 500 worlds. And even Titus is like, hey, Guilliman, this job is impossible. Some of the 500 worlds, in fact a lot of them, just flat out don't exist anymore.
So it
Like-
sounds like a crapshoot.
Yeah. But Guilliman is also white, and like anybody, if there's anybody in the Imperium who can recapture the 500 worlds, it would be Titus.
It's like put the best, poorest person on the job.
Yeah.
Wish more people fucking did that.
I mean, that's kind of the intention of Guilliman. Just being able to recognize who is the best person for the job and just act in accordance. It's just due to the nature of Warhammer that doesn't always end up happening.
Mm.
Like, unfortunately, he did love his brothers, and some of his brothers did not love him back.
Oof. Guidance. Complete your work, Tech Priest. No residue from the redacted profane of redacted identity unconfirmed can be allowed to linger on the Ultramarines Land Raider.
Ultramarines, thank you. Thank you, random Mechanicus, that, like, we probably will never see. As you're probably noticing, this thing is just guns, guns, guns.
Yep.
Like, it generally will do what you set out to do. Just on the actual tabletop, I believe it's also a pricey boy because of it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, the Primarchs are the worst example of it, but like, there are some units in Warhammer that, like, if you place down, is basically your entire strategy. Which, from what I understand, an experienced Warhammer player will then immediately single out that target because of it, but like, if you know what you're doing, it might pay off. Like, I know the guy that I was for my Warhammer lore, Penguin's no work. I know he's got some stories about making the avatars of Cain work. Which is basically
Cain
just
being
big,
the,
angry god.
Cain being like Cain and Abel, right?
The Eldar, just think elves. They worship a bunch of gods. Their god of war is Cain. If a elf wants to basically just give their soul to him, they can summon him into battle. Where unfortunately, most of the time, lore-wise, the avatar just kind of immediately dies.
Yeah, because they can't handle the body, or they can't handle the power. Imagine you have to summon Cain to your body. You'd have to train your body to be able to withstand it all.
There's magic stuff in general with Warhammer is like that. Like, you're a very unlucky person if you get born a Psyker. But on the better end of your fate is getting plugged into the Golden Throne just to keep it alive. Or to keep the Big E alive, more specifically.
Even though, pretty sure the Emperor would not like any of this shit that's happening in the current world.
He would utterly hate it.
No, he'd be like, what the fuck?
There's something that I wish they, like, elaborated on a little bit when Guillamon went over to talk to him, when Guillamon woke up. But they had this long conversation that we just don't hear, which, you know what, fair enough. If you've seen what the Emperor looks like nowadays, quote-unquote, in Warhammer, it's understandable why we don't see much of that conversation.
Mm.
Like, Guillamon came out like everything expendable. I just kind of want the galaxy to just, like, go, because it's not going to be my image. But, like, I kind of wish there was more of a critique there. Like, okay, this is broken. How do we fix it? Or how do you think we should fix it? Like, granted, the Big E's ideas of how he got into this mess to begin with, but, like, at least try to give some insight there.
Yeah. Also, there should be more reason for debates and shit rather than just, no matter what he says, it's gospel, which I think is stupid.
Especially since the Emperor hated God stuff, it's just like, he also removed basically anything that's not, like, the Emperor's will. So in practice, he destroyed the gospel to make a gospel.
Dumbass.
Yeah. Like, as a character, he is fascinating, but, like, he is very much a smart
Flawed
idiot.
human. I don't mind flawed characters, though.
Oh, they're
But that
fascinating.
also comes at a cost. That also comes at a cost. You hope to God you see that character, evolve. But unfortunately, the Emperor won't.
He's a little bit too dead to evolve.
To augment ritual fervor, a brief account of the Land Raiders' recent deployment will be forthcoming.
did Noogle do, Mr. Tech Priester with texting?
All right. Well, but anyways, gentlemen, I sadly have to go to bed, so y'all
Have
have a
fun.
good rest of your evening.
Okay.
Night.
Night.
That's a sexy tank, though. So since I keep mentioning him, one of the big things the Imperium fights among, like, 15 other things is the 4 Chaos Gods. You've got Zinc, whose full name I am not even going to try to pronounce if nobody minds. Whose entire thing is like plans. The more intricate, the better. Think like your Lex Luthor kind of guys.
Hmm.
You have Korn, who is, well, Korn's mantra is probably one of the most famous things that come from Warhammer. The famous blood for the blood god, skulls for the skull throne. Basically,
Love that guy.
Korn really loves his violence. But he also really
Tyler.
loves ambition. Like, Korn doesn't actually care if you go about with violence. He would like it, though. He just cares that, like, you are following your ambitions. And as you might guess with Zinc, Zinc doesn't care if the plan works, he just cares that you made the plan. Usually third up, but I'm going to introduce her third this time. You got See Who First, Slenis, who is basically the goddess of pleasure.
Oh, Aphrodite.
Yeah. Usually she's stereotyped as sex, sex, and sex. But, like, if you really like music and you set that music to be, like, ear-splittingly loud, that still pleases her.
Wow.
It's just the things that make you happy at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Which, yeah, usually devolves into a lot of sex. And then the person who I think is the cause of this DLC, the Chaos God Nurgle. Nurgle is basically pestilence. Think Asmongold's womb.
Ugh, gross.
It's forces are one big happy family, but, like, you probably don't want to be around them. Like, as a enemy faction, Death Warts are really cool. Like, I would not want to be part of that corpse. I like my organs being inside my body, thank you very much. Like, you know how I mentioned with Sith that, like, it's really hard sometimes to, like, present them as a grey, neutral thing? Warhammer, like many things in this setting, does take that to the logical extreme. Yeah, Korn loves ambition, but, like, you're probably not gonna trust the guy that walks into the room and immediately talks about how much he wants to murder everybody.
Nope.
Like, sometimes peace is not an option. Sometimes you need a giant tank.
To be fair, though, yeah, sometimes you could have all the peace talks you want and try to bring people together, but some people just need to be killed because they don't care and they won't not listen to you.
Wait a second.
This isn't tennis. This is anal sex.
Oh, that's a nice planet, but we can't get a good view of it, can we?
What are you looking at?
Outside the window. Forge
Where
World.
are you?
Actually, no, not Forge Word, because that's Elder. There's a specific
Oh, you're
term
there.
for Mechanicus-wise. That's enough of that.
Oh, goddamn.
They really went all out for these DLCs, didn't they?
Hey, come here. You can get a good look of it here.
Oh, well, yeah.
Over here.
Oh, nice eyes. I would not like to live in this universe, but it can be very pretty when it wants to be.
Mm. You also make gear like hydraulic noises when you jump.
Oh, yeah, you do. Nice.
Land Raider pilot, name withheld. Data recording, pilot.
Which means they're probably dead.
Mission debriefed. On our way to reinforce the fleet Secundus, we were diverted to a distress signal from the planet withheld strategic Astmeyer B785.
Well, that's an actual, like, planet in Warhammer lore.
Imperial forces stationed there claimed they had detected the presence of a restricted artifact H class before encountering the redacted heretical.
What does it differ specifically?
The value of a redacted classified item could be of extreme significance.
Before Trade in the Infinite is so that and nicks it.
Mm.
Trade in the Infinite's entire thing is that he is a immortal museum owner. He wants to fill out that museum with as many neat things as he can.
Gotta please his own tism.
Yeah. His books are great because it's basically just him going on Indiana Jones adventures throughout the Warhammer universe. Like, there's been a couple, like, super weapon plots that have been averted because Trader just nicks the super weapon. I want to say it's one of the Alpha Legions, but, like, he's got an entire, like, Legion of the Imperium just frozen in stasis.
Oh, so he's like the collector from fucking Marvel.
Yeah, basically.
Can't tell if the collector is evil or evil depending on the Elseworlds tale.
In the comics, the answer is yes.
Mm. In the movies, he's more of a neutral faction. Because he's also an elder of the universe, isn't he?
Yes.
Much like the one on Jeff Goldblum's character in the Marvel. The one on the gladiatorial planet.
You know who you're talking about, but I don't remember the name.
Ragnarok. I forget his name. I don't think they've only introduced 2 elders of the universe in Marvel.
It's a bit too late to introduce the one above all.
That's, well, he's dead.
Yes.
Technically, they kind of introduced him. Then again, he was more of a watcher, but yeah.
Yeah. It's supposed to be Stan, Steve, and Jack, but
Jack.
like all three of
three
them
of
are
them are
now
gone.
dead, so it's kind of a moot thing.
Yeah.
But I do hope that there is a super heaven and they're just chilling in there.
I hope they were just having the time of their lives.
Granted, I'm sure Jack and Steve have had the odd fist fight, but like they just do that among gentlemen.
I hope they take up their young forms. Like, do you want to be old when you get to heaven? Do you want to take on the prime of your youth form?
Yeah. Like, I know when I think about, like, my ideal heaven, I think about, like, me in my, like, early 20s. Despite the fact that, where'd you go, Blondie? Oh, that's for Bodie. I'm sorry he's not up to trouble. Anyway, despite the fact that, like, I picture, like, Blondie on the lap. Like, working through the backlogs. I saw them on my mind once. I had a dream about it once. I just had like a giant like clock thing that was just like advancing it day by day. And like I just cleared out like the backlog. Like, okay, what released on July 22nd, 1998? Oh, these? Oh, I'll just like work through them. Like, I have no interest in Ultima or Wizardry, but like, I gladly play through them eventually. Just that lack of interest.
Every game has a chance to be played by me at least once, but it also comes down to if I'm interested in continuing to play it. Land Raider pilot name withheld. Data recording. Pilot arriving on withheld strategic ace to Mare B785. We found ourselves overrun by redacted heretical. However, we were close enough to detect the presence of the restricted artifact H-class. Fortunately, those before us were wise enough to encase it within an restricted technology X402.
I'm just placing bets like, would that have been the Imperium or the Necrons or the Eldar?
It was clear we must return in greater numbers before the restricted artifact hate class is damaged or lost to the redacted heretical.
Was there something about the Imperium that like bleeds back into my satire comment? A lot of the Imperium tactics is for
Debrief
foot
complete.
soldiers. Anyway,
Debrief complete.
For foot soldiers after foot soldiers after foot soldier a problem. And then I go looking at like some in real life factions, like Warhammer's supposed to be satire, right?
Yeah, satire on the fact that it's accurate to the real world. Just more extreme.
Like, probably later nice enough that I can get away with this. The Iran conflict had a moment where the USA media and the Iranian media were debating on how many Iranians died. USA was saying 1,500. Iran was saying 1,300.
Jesus
And like,
Christ.
I feel like there's a different problem here.
You're gambling with people's lives
You know,
or deaths. Like, what the fuck? It is just a numbers game to people at the end of the day. It's disgusting.
like I would not be surprised if the human population starts to go down for all these nonsense.
Said it before and I'll say it again. I hate that we're living through ongoing history, ongoing historical events. I like reading about this shit. I don't like living it.
Which we always will be living through like significant events. It's just like sometimes, man.
It's like, why are we living through the ones that are game changers for the entire world?
I mean, we always are.
Well,
I know I told you about these streams before, but like we didn't start the fire was just like, I'm being forgetful tonight. Just thinking of that. Anyway, he got told that like nothing interesting
Billy Joel?
happened. Billy Joel, thank you. Got told nothing interesting ever happened for like 20 years or whatever. So he just like wrote that song all about like the notable events that happened in like that time period.
I like the version where someone synced that song up to a bunch of PS2 games.
I like them.
That's fucking hilarious. But yeah, like, no, yeah, it's interesting. Like, oh, nothing interesting happened. Well, technically, a lot of interesting shit happens. It depends on how you feel about it being interesting or not.
Yeah.
Or significant.
As much as I don't like that version, the Fallout Boy update version, there's a lot of events in that you just lean back and go, oh, right, that did happen.
Yeah. I like Fall Out Boy, though. But yeah. I prefer their version of the Ghostbusters song compared to the one that was just a stolen song.
So one of these probably known more now as the Ghostbusters song than whatever the original was.
Mm. EA Max Payne. Dun, 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 Payne. We didn't start the fire.
Oh, that's what you meant.
Yeah, the PS2 games, like people, like it's just a whole bunch of them
I thought you
synced up
meant
to
like
the fucking.
footage.
No, 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 no.
On the side though, clean this thing is making me think, you know what I want to learn way to model? Like, no. Warhammer stuff is
Bottle kit.
expensive, saying.
I'll take a model kit, build that within a day.
Bandai Namco did do a model kit of a Space Marine. I believe it was an Ultramarine, but like, given the Space Marines, you could customize them into your favorite Legion.
I
Like
still
you,
wish the patent for transforming toys wasn't strictly done by Hasbro, because I would love to have like Transformers made model kits, and that could transform.
but there's a channel on YouTube called Dumb Jake. He's got a series of transforming toys that aren't Transformers. So I don't like Hasbro's too strict about that.
No, patents eventually run out, don't they?
Yes.
Just allowed to license out to Bandai to make the model kits.
They did license out the brand to Flame Toys for a couple sets. They're pretty nice. I wish they would make more, but like, I think Hasbro shied away from it. Because whenever they would touch a female Transformer, they would like, yeah, I can hear from that tone you know where this is going. They would
I
give
have an
the
idea.
female Transformers like hips and thighs. And it caused
I don't
more
see a problem.
prudish voices to complain.
Of course. Even though I don't see a fucking problem, but what else?
I don't either.
Besides, I'm pretty sure those types of kits you're not getting for kids. You're getting for teenagers.
Nah.
Because kids, I don't see making model kits. I might have. I needed help making Bionicles back in the day.
I did think about getting an aerial for Bubby, but he didn't seem to be interested.
And you can't force an interest into someone.
No.
It has to be discovered on their own.
I
can
should
show it to
try
'em.
again with the figure-wise kits of Suletta and Mio, but like... I don't know what Bandai's done, but if Suletta is in stock, Mio's not in stock. If Mio's in stock, Soletta's not in stock.
That's dumb.
And if you're gonna buy those, you buy them together.
That's the same thing with when Kana and Toru from Kobayashi's Dragon Maid, when I found the plushies of them. I bought
Yeah.
both of them because it's like I didn't want one without the other. Like fuck shit.
But like, Witch from Mercury gets stereotyped as like the lesbian Gundam, but like, we love Suletta and Mio. There's no problem there.
There's no problem with it being a lesbian or gay show as long as the characters and the story is good.
Yeah.
And the writing's good. That's all that matters at the end of the day. But if it's constantly forced in your face, then it's not good writing. It's trying to make a point and it won't stop.
Which, as much as I feel like it also hurt the show, Bandai trying to coattail to China and the no gay thing kind of did become an unintentional boom. That means that like they're not just lesbians, the characters. Oh god, the hatches. Where are we missing on the hatches?
Track armor hatches. Well, here's one.
It's track armor, so it's this one. I know early days, so knock on wood, but with the Warhammer stuff, I expect like Imperial sigils or something.
Armor hatches. Found it. Hang on, I know what it is.
But you're probably noticing, but the Imperium loves to put like their sigils on everything.
Yep. Very American.
Yeah.
Did it. Wait, was there a thing we had to do for this one? Fuck. I didn't even think about it when we started it. Give me a second.
I think it might be a bit late for it though.
Thunderhawk. Complete Claim the Redemptor Dreadnought using a yellow nozzle, which is not this.
Ooh.
Map
Oh, I
to-
know, that's awful.
Land Raider job. Complete the Ultramarines 2 plaque first.
What?
We march for McCrag. In the Land Raider
Oh,
job, complete the Ultramarines 2 plaque first.
this thing.
Fuck.
That's actually not too hard to do. You can probably do it in free play. You just need to spray this.
Yeah,
It'd take you too long.
that's fine. Okay. I gotta go feed the dog. Ugh.
What time is it actually? Oh, 9:30.
You want to call it? Or do one more?
See the next
Depending on
thing
what-
first.
The
I
Redemptor
guess I'm
Dreadnought.
biased on that one. Oh, we're doing that next?
That's the one for the yellow nozzle, isn't it?
Yes, but that's a next time problem.
Yeah, no, that's not that. We're not doing that.
Hell yeah.
Hello, sexy.
It's like, this is on the smaller end of the Imperial mechs.
This is technically the yellow nozzle I've been using the whole time, though.
Fair. Like, the Empire Knights. Well, there's a famous story from the Tau about them believing that the walking churches are propaganda. And there's no way the Imperium actually does have churches just get up and walk away. Until the church on the horizon got up and walked away. There was an Empire Knight.
All right.
Things
Well,
get ridiculous in
yeah.
Warhammer.
I don't doubt it. With that being said, folks, that marks the end of another session of Powerwash Simulator bonus content.
I just noticed there's still is a servitor. That's awful, but amazing.
We're gonna call it here for today. Thank you, Shane, for joining me,
Always fun.
and obviously Crash for coming in. Let's do a raid. I think we can raid Kai no Michi. It's been a while. She's playing Yakuza 3.
But she's having fun with that game, and she is making it look good. I think it's
Mm.
one of those games where, like, if it wasn't called Kiwami 3, it would have been much fonder received. But, like, that might be fully me speaking out my ass. I don't have that much interest in playing Kiwami 3, to be honest.
I'll get to it when I get to it. I'm just not in the mood to play anything Yakuza related right now. Love the series. I'm just not interested yet.
I really
yeah,
want to
that'll
play
do us.
4, because, like, it looks wild, but, like...
Oh, which one was the one where they just have a big pile of money on the thing?
I would
At the end of the
presume
game.
4. But
Yeah,
I've
'cause
been
they had no idea what
told
they
that,
wanted
like,
to do
they
for the story.
introduced a money grubber who sounds amazing.
All right, well, that'll do us for today, folks. Thank you so much for watching. I'll be back tomorrow for Sam and Max Hit the Road, my first Sam and Max game, which
Lucky
is also
duck.
the first Sam and Max game, I believe. But yeah, that'll be fun. So thank you all for watching, and I will see you all again next time. Have a good one, everybody, and take care. Bye-bye.
Like, still hot for my end, fair warning.
Wait.
Yep.
Yo, Shane! It's your
Wait, I went
Chronos.
first?
Yo, thank you for the double raid, you guys. Were you guys playing a game together again? Yo, thank you guys.
I'm half tempted to invite
How
her
was
to
the
the
stream?
streams
Make
if
sure
we
you
ever
follow
do
both Shane and Jet Chronos.
more
We're
than
both
2
really
player
cool.
stuff.
I met Shane a while back when I was playing Persona 3 for the first time, and when I first started
Well,
streaming.
if anybody, I'd probably just
He's
invite
playing
Dream
Powerwash
first.
Simulator, and Jack Chronos is also playing Powerwash Simulator, and Jack Chronos plays all the good games. He plays JRPGs, action games, pretty much anything.
I love
He's
how
super
Kai
cool. Good
still
good
says
thing.
that
How
when I
would you
raid.
love the
Like, because I once
raiders?
made it as an offhand comment. It was like, I
You
play
just
all
have
the good
cats, or do
games.
you want a dog?
And now she just
I
uses
wonder
that
where
word
that
right
came
now.
from.
Which is funny because I always wanted a
Yeah.
dog when I was a kid. And I do want a dog eventually. I've always wanted a husky.
Oh god, you want a husky? Good job.
Eventually I will get one.
A
So
local has
hopefully
got a husky. It's a
a-
beautiful thing.
So for me,
Anybody's a fucking drama queen.
Tesco are creative with their sausage, really reco.
I should
Pomeranians
probably,
are adorable.
Mm.
I should probably let Dia go on the board though. Give Kai some love and have fun, everybody.
More